You got to still feel that enthusiasm for this club. Have you come down from... See, that's why it was a good idea to wait a couple of days. You feeling better now? Yeah. You know what's really scary? The Eagles, what they did the other day, some people speculate that they may have did it on purpose. They really do want the 49ers. Now, you don't intentionally do that, but Sirianni had those guys resting. Didn't start. Most of them sat out. They didn't care about beating the Commanders. And one clip is very, very suspicious. Remember when Josh Johnson was going toward the goal line? There was a defender right there that, for reasons no one has explained, didn't pursue Johnson. He turned around and ran the other way. That's not normal under any circumstances. Johnson came in and scored, and they dropped. It didn't seem to matter. Somebody said the Bears lost, as you know, to Detroit. Hey, Dobber, shout out to you, man. You know, here's the thing. They want the 49ers. I hope the 49ers know that. No matter what, they really are happy to have the 49ers. It's going to be a good game, fam. You know, I think that you can't inspire a professional. No matter what we are, the 49ers still got pride. Even though it's being kept on the down low, every last one of them is thinking about that. That was really outrageously suspicious what they did. That's fine. You know, no matter what happens, it's gonna be a fight. You know? But anyway, 49ers defeated, humiliated, shorthanded, injured, forge on to round one of the NFL playoffs 2026. Remember earlier in the season, I said to myself, and I said to you too, I said, you know what, fam? Because everybody's talking about the playoffs. Yeah, you know, I don't know, man. We don't look that good. We was going through that stretch where everything was a question, right? Ricky was out. Brock was out. But I didn't know Mac Jones was going to look as good as he did. Okay. We're still winning. And then another guy goes down. Another guy goes down. Pretty soon, even the back ends, the below the level of guys that are even considered starters, usually on the practice squad, we're going down. So I said, you know, here's what the thing is. If the 49ers do get to the playoffs, I'll feel good about that because I'll know they got something figured out. You see, we shouldn't have lost that game. There's a big reason for that. It isn't what it looked like. When the 49ers lost that game, which they could have easily won, had just a couple of people been not hurt. It can be easily explained. But the tragedy that took place involving the Niners versus Hawks, that was the definition of a continued insanity in Santa Clara that's been going on for too long. It was Albert Einstein who said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. There are, by the way, that's not the universal definition of insanity. There are other definitions for the condition, but that one seems to fit the 49ers perfectly, doesn't it? We do some of the same things in there, and I want to point out to that in just a bit. But picking up players that won't survive camp is one thing, but picking up questionable players too often needs to be further examined during this offseason, John. And why don't we do the same things that other teams do? Get rid of that conditioning team, whoever they are, and let's just do like what other people do. Don't try to be special in this regard. We have got to stop losing up to 30 to 40% of the team every year, which includes some of the greatest starters on the planet. God dang it. Meanwhile, kudos, though. Yeah, kudos to Shanahan and his coaching staff for an incredible positioning in the toughest division in the NFL, considering the unbelievable adversity that was overcame. We got to give it to him. Cal should actually be considered one of the best coaches in the league. Well, he always has been, but they've always said, well, Jesus, he's over there running the Avengers. What do you want? Okay, that wasn't the case this year. Okay, it was not. So that's what, and I want to apologize for being late, but you know what? I'm going to find a doctor to give me some medication for Rudy, okay? Because he makes me so mad that I have to retaliate. I smacked him down before I came to to come do this program. He won't stay smacked down, though. He'll be back. God, Rudy, man, you suck on so many levels. Anyway, tonight to the phones to discuss how the Niners will go into battle in the battered condition they're in, while further discussing a team that reminds you. Yeah, they really, the 49ers are like, the 300. Tonight, we prepare for glory. And they got to continue to think that way, though. They're not scared. Kyle's talking now like they got it. They got this. If you checked him out, Kyle is not concerned. He does not sound, there's no tone in his voice. Nobody in the team, they can't wait to get back out on the field. You got to get behind that. Tanjon, I'm talking. I know you like that, Tanjon. They ain't giving up. They're not giving up. Shanahan on Saturday night, though, after the 49ers lost, the Hawks said that Williams and Pearsall both had a much better chance of playing had the club states played Sunday instead of Saturday, which would indicate that they were both close to playing. And you would think with 8 days, right, between games, signs appeared to be toward them getting back on the postseason returns. And then again, we heard something just the other day saying it is not, there's always, first they give you hope. And the next thing you hear, because if Ricky doesn't play, fam, there's both of them. They have to play. Fred Warner, Tater Bethune. Kyle Shanahan has full faith in Eric Kendricks because you've lost all that. Kendricks is 33 years old and he hasn't done much in the last couple of years, but we're going to depend on him. We don't have anybody else. We've ran through an entire room of linebackers. Oh, by the way, Fred Warner won't be returning until the Leafs championship game if the 49ers even get there, right? And the poor tackling that I was crying about the whole game, I thought it was just me exaggerating. No, it wasn't. Kyle Shanahan said, that's just the stuff that doesn't make it easier. You've got to find a way to do it. We said it during the game, and it's only more evident after 18 missed tackles it was too much, way too much, unquote. Charbonnet loved it. He ran down through 45 49ers before he got to the 49 49ers before he got to the end zone. All of them slipped and missed. To be fair, 13 days, 3 games. That's asking a lot, even for young kids as they are. I ain't mad at them. I refuse to be mad at them. When they do something wrong, I will get mad at them. I'm not that kind of guy. But you know what? That was asking a lot. The 49ers will get wide receiver Jacob Cowing back to practice this week. Cowing will practice, according to coach, opening his 21-day window as he tries to get back. And if Ricky doesn't come back, do you realize he's our only deep threat? That means a lot in our offense. We have to have somebody that can stretch the field out at least a little bit. Good news for JJ, though. JJ's entered the matchup having played at least 35 offensive snaps in each of the previous 14 games. He gets $1.6 million in incentive bonuses. JJ! You can stop getting all pissed off now. I love it. He reached that threshold again against Seattle. 37 snaps. He was busy all day, which increases total playing time. Incentive earnings to $2.4 million for the season. In addition, Jennings earned another $1.3 million by finishing the season with 643 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns. His contract required at least 600 yards and 6 touchdowns to reach that bonus. And the boy's been working hard this year. A market already secured before Saturday's game. He did fall $667 in bonus. Tried to catch 60 catches for the season, finishing with 55. Give him the goddamn money, y'all. He needed 5 more, and he come on, it will. Here's the thing. Is there going to be an argument? Is there going to be any trouble here? At the end of the season when it comes time to re-sign JJ? Sign him, damn it. Well, if anytime you get a receiver that can stay on the field, even if he has issues other than that, then you keep him. If we go into summer and we're Jawan Jennings is not signed to damn it, here we go again. It is not something that should be dated. In fact, they should sign him before they do any, because the 49ers use priorities. They're getting busy with the draft immediately after the season's over. Sign JJ, damn it. Nobody feels like going through these stupid dramas every summer. Yes, you keep him. I don't care how old he is. He's the hardest working man on the damn team. And he stays on the field all busted up and everything else. Sign him, Lynch. Sign him. Oh, my God. Fam, the truth was exposed and told this past Saturday night, though. Niners went into that game without their number one wide receiver, Ricky P. Okay. The significance of that, because a lot of people don't give Ricky P a lot of love. I do. I have since I first seen him turn last year when he went down. What did he have that one game, 145 yards? I said, who is this? That's Ricky Pearsall, right? He didn't have much work this year, did he? And he comes out here and does that? Okay, he's got my vote. Brock Purdy would need a little more time to throw since a player who can threaten the defense deep would not be there, and any routes would be longer to develop. You know what that means? You've seen what that means. Brock Purdy damn near got killed. Remove Trent Williams, and Purdy has even less time. Yeah, and people still talking, Brock Purdy, get Mac Jones. I say, oh, yeah, that's wrong on so many levels. Would you please pay attention to what's going on before you start yelling things like that? Versus the Bears, week 17, Purdy scrambled effectively. Running back Christian McCaffrey caught checkdowns for positive yardage. But Pearsall was on the field then. He makes a difference. At least 2 DBs were deep to account for his speed. They have to do that. You've got to clear out the goddamn middle. Without a deep threat, the Hawks D could sit on underneath routes, and they did all damn day. Without T. Will, the defensive line brought pressure more quickly, and linebackers and safeties were close enough to take away checkdowns and scramble lanes. It's the perfect frigging storm. Fundamental football. The coach was on his toes. He saw what he needed to do, and they did it. Well, since when you beat the 49ers with freaking 13 points? That hasn't happened since when? Jim Thorpe stopped playing? That's fucking unbelievable. The FO makes discoveries every year after getting pummeled, it seems, though. The Niners know whether Lynch resigns receiver Juwan Jennings or not. The 49ers will draft a wide receiver this spring, likely in the first few rounds. We can't depend on Ricky, as good as he is. I tell you something else, fam. I'm thinking rookies come in and they do this. The first year, Ricky carried it off into the second year, but usually the first year receivers no matter how good he is, he's going down. He's not used to NFL hits. Things just don't work. He's got to develop an NFL callus before he can even get started. Can they please be careful this time? Sign a free agent, Niners, please. Just find one we gotta. Because we're all tired of this. And where's Jordan Watkins? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is not just this year, not Jordan's fault. Past year, same thing. The new receiver will likely have good speed. Hopefully 4.38 Jacob Collins will be back, and of course Pearsall will return it. Maybe these guys can stay on the field next year, maybe. Shanahan said Collins had the best camp of anybody as far as wide receivers. Really? I was all excited. Really? As fast as he moves? Okay. But speed will be addressed. Modern NFL defenses hope you do take more than 3 seconds to get rid of the goddamn rock. That's all there is to it. The offensive line, that's another story. I was praising the O-line. Remember I said, hey, fam, have you noticed that offensive line since we played the Rams? Look at them holding. All them big-head dudes playing for the Rams. They just killing people. 49ers offensive line said, no, not today. They did that all day. And then a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, down the road, they kept doing a pretty good job. Brock's been doing well, right? Until the truth got told versus the Hawks. And that evil story will continue this Sunday. They got Lane Johnson back. They're all pumped up and ready to go. Missing Williams was a problem already, but the issues of poor pass protection and poor run blocking have been going on way too often anyway. Saturday night with Pearsall out increased the importance of getting the run game going. You had to. We couldn't do anything else. Couldn't get it going. Strong running game would loosen up any defense and keep the safeties honest. They weren't honest. They were standing right up in Brock's face. Safeties! I mean, what? There's no respect whatsoever. They didn't need to. Basic football, fam. That's what it was. They beat us with basic football. Let us have 3 points. We could have got 10. Wait a minute. We had 3? Hey. Whoa. We had 3 when McCaffrey. You know what? I said, well, maybe we could have got, but I forgot we had 3. McCaffrey makes that touchdown. As bad as things were all day, I'm suddenly realizing the score would have been tied. Okay, it's too late. Let's go to chapter 1 of how to build an offense. Throughout his tenure, Lynch has been content to put a C-minus offensive line on the field to protect Purdy and any other quarterback, actually, to open lanes for McCaffrey. That might work against a weak to average team, which, matter of fact, that puts the Rams in that category. The 49ers held them back. See when things get revealed at certain times? In the only 5 games this season, CMC gained over 4 yards per carry, and 4 were against teams with losing records. The 5th team was NFC's number 2 team, the Chicago Bears. No, CMC has not lost a step. McCaffrey continues to be one of the best backs in the league, and he has put up numbers that will probably land him in the Hall of Fame anyway. But for someone that good to be producing so little, it's telling, isn't it? You have to look at the offensive line, who must be struggling mightily. The Niners appear to be only contending for a Super Bowl to be acceptable. I don't want to believe that. I argue with people because sometimes when reality slaps me in the face, I back off and elbow it. Because what? I hate to believe bad things, but we can be naive about some things. At least I can. That's unacceptable. The 49ers can't be just saying we'll make the playoffs. Well, God dang it. Can we please make the playoffs and finish? Because they can get to the postseason with an average line, as they have proven, but winning it all is a different story. 2 years ago, fam, Niners lost in overtime to the Chiefs, right? Why? And we all know why. There's that man, I don't even want to mention his name, that dude in Seattle that beats our ass every time we see him. He crushes the offensive line. They get to Purdy and in his way. Jawan Jennings was running free. But if Brock could just see him, we won the game. No. Because Kansas City's defensive line, both the Niners' offensive line, when the game was on the line, the weak-kneed sisters collapsed late in the biggest moments of the goddamn contest. And I know there's some other aspects of that game, but still, in that particular second, you still win that game if you don't fail to let Brock see his defender, or receiver. Last year, the Eagles' offensive line, they dominated the Chiefs' D-line, and Philly ran away with the title by 3 scores. They just beat... I felt sorry for Mahomes. And you know how we feel about Mahomes? You're not seeing when he was sitting there. He was getting back to throw, and they had his leg and part of his body. They was pulling him apart like a chicken wing. I said, oh. I really feel sorry for him. I said, God. They killed a monster loose in Philly. Oh, my God. But that's the formula. If you want to win, you've got to be ruthless, and you can't be having holes all over your goddamn roster. We do well with most of the holes on the roster, but Kyle, John, do something with that offensive line. They've got to be better. Get some first. Purdy dropped back 30 times. He was sacked 3 times and hit 8. He scrambled twice. Time and again, he was unable to follow through on the throws. Why? Because it was all up in his grill. And on that last play, the Hawks damn near killed him. They grabbed Purdy, and they collapsed on him from back and front. Where was the help? Where was the protection? Why? The poor kid suffered a stinger. I hope he's okay now. I don't know. McCaffrey rushed for 2.9 yards per carry. It wasn't because McCaffrey lost a step. It's because there was no holes. A few years ago, Seattle was 9-18. They were just 9-8-10. One of their main weaknesses was the offensive line. They've been doing that ever since Russell Wilson was out there, right? They spent all their money on the defense. The Legion of Boom, they were hell. You couldn't do a damn thing with them. But Russell Wilson left because he said, y'all ain't going to do it. You ain't going to do a thing to help me, are you? I'm out of here. Let me out. And they let him out. And Russ did the right thing because he might have got killed. Since then, GM John Schneider has selected 10 offensive linemen in the draft and signed others. And 2 of those guys were in the first round and another in the third. And today, the Hawks the NFC West champions and have the NFC first round bye. That's not an accident. That's something that they deserve. They worked for. You got to work for these things. You can't just that's not by chance. It's by design. You got to do that. Kenneth Walker III and Zach Charbonnet are better than Christian McCaffrey? I don't think so. If Christian McCaffrey went to the Hawks, who else got to go? You know what's so funny, though? Last year, you look at Saquon. Saquon has never had an offensive line like he had last year. There's more testimony. John. Okay. Is Sam Darnold, is he better than Brock Purdy? And he was out there. He had plenty of time to throw most of the day. He's just not that good. Sam's not bad. I'm not saying he's terrible, but Sam's not better than Brock. All right. How about A.J. Barner versus George Kittle? You see where this is going? The Hawks running backs both average at least a yard more per carry than CMC does. That's not supposed to happen. They're not better. So, let's see, spend draft picks and money on the unglamorous players. Just do it, John. From where we are now, we already know Kyle can run an offense. He doesn't need everybody in the world. You can go for the glory boys if you want to, but then you get divas like Brandon Ayuk. What if we would use an offense? What if we wouldn't have used that on Brandon Ayuk because he turns out not to be right anyway, because maybe we don't go to the Super Bowl the year before last. But still, maybe we do, because you got this great offensive line that you don't need the world's best quarterback. I know I'm going on too far. But you know what? Against the top defenses, though, like Saturday night, average looks pitiful. John Lynch, tell Chris Forrester to off and go get the offensive line. Chris Forrester, don't worry about your offensive line. I can make an offensive line, but not anybody. Go ahead and get yourself a playmaker. Reach all the way back down to the floor and just slap the hell out of him. Chris, get back in your room and shut up. God, it's bothersome. Oh, I knew I was going to get carried away with that. I was sitting there going over it. Oh, God, these are unnecessary losses. Hey, Johnny, what's up, fam? We are the almighty Niners. Eagles going down, Sonny, and we are pissed. Let's go, faithful. We got this wild card game. Like the 300. Hoof. Yeah, hey, the great Gagucci, I like. What a great name. Ronbo Mission, my brother Greg agrees. Hey, Greg from New Jersey. What's up, fam? Mike at 49ers. Hey, Ronbo, did you hear that we signed veteran linebacker Kasir White late this morning? No, I didn't hear about that. I bet you Smooth did. He's waiting, too. He's the same player that intercepted Brock Purdy's pass last year to seal the game against Arizona. He had 137 tackles. Wow, we signed that guy? Thanks, fam. Rakeem, let me write you a subscription for that Ruby Slap script. Get that shipped to you to a ass. Can I get a Niner? It's so funny. I don't rest well until I go and put him in his damn place. I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop it though. It's silly. You drag yourself down to his level. Smooth. Come on in, fam.
So faithful, what's up, brother Ronbo? What's going on?
Smooth. I'm just in here venting, man. I'm hoping you letting you do that too, man. Because most of us should be mad as hell. What are you feeling?
I ain't mad about nothing.
Okay, good.
I ain't mad about nothing. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm not mad about nothing.
There you
I'm
go.
not scared about nothing. No team or nothing. Let me run this down to you before I run out of time.
Run it down.
Philadelphia Eagles run defense ranked 20th to 22nd. Giving up 124 yards per game at 4.3 yards per game.
True.
Let me finish. Offensive rank middle low tier at 24th. Third down conversions ranked 24th. That's 34.4%. Yards allowed. That's 13th. Giving up 314 yards a game. Okay. So we should be good. Now, the defense coordinator, Vic Fangio, that was with the Niners.
Yeah.
First thing he tried to stop is the run game. We're not worried about that because his linebackers play too far off in zone. They play so far off, we can do damage underneath. I'm not even worried about it. Okay? Now, as far as our linebackers, we're shot at linebackers. And give me Ricky Pearsall after this season. To me, he's trade bait. You heard it here first. He's trade bait. He was at Arizona with BY. He got injury. He's injury prone. He fell down on the depth chart. Then he transferred to Florida. Same thing, injury. That's how come he wouldn't have went in the first round. Niners drafted him for some reason in the first round. He was never my choice. I was never a Ricky Pearsall fan. I study receivers. He's injury prone. He's like Superman the Kryptonite. He feared weights. He don't like to lift weights. He like his frame. He can't carry that weight in the pro level. That's why he stay injured. I would sit Ricky and let him heal up and trade him when he's healthy. Because if he's played and finish this season injury, we're not going to get shit for him. The draft is deep at wide receiver. I said, Ronbo, a month or so back, we're going early at wide receiver. And you just kind of shocked on that. But now you see, I'm telling you, injury prone, bruh. He's going to always be injury prone. He can't take no pro NFL hits.
But he can take bullets. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
There's always something with him, bruh. You know? And we can't think about the wound that he had in San Francisco. That ain't got nothing to do with his health on the field.
I know.
He's always getting hurt. And that PCL is going to stay lingering. He's going to need surgery. Just because they saying he need rest, he's not getting the rest. He's not getting the proper rest to sit back and let it heal properly. So he's going to go in and out. I would sit him. I wouldn't even play him in each Philadelphia game. I would sit and rest him because we got enough to beat Philadelphia. Just on those numbers right there. And we got to show up that the linebacker, bro, the running game. Because Barkley gonna go crazy. He's gonna go crazy.
I mean,
he's averaging 4.7 to 5 yards per carry.
Oh, they got Lane Johnson back.
And he's been in the shell, but he's going to come out that shell. He's lifting his motherfucking chops from these past games that the Niners played.
Oh,
the Bears and Seattle. Their defense nowhere near Seattle. Seattle's top tier. I got Seattle going to the Super Bowl. I'll keep it 100. Defense winning championships, not offense. Who I blame for the Niners? I blame Jed York for telling Lynch, don't pay no big players. Keep your pocketbook closed so he can put all that money to a soccer team overseas. That's why we are where we're at right now. We didn't do the players we brought in really from the streets and just mediocre players. You want to win Super Bowls, you got to spend. You know what I'm saying? Just like my Porsche. I can't race my Porsche against no Honda. It don't match. I'll blow it out the wind. Same way with the Niners, linebackers. The same shit, bruh.
I agree.
I'm just keeping it 100, bruh, and I'm not gonna be shocked. I'm a Niners fan. I'm a diehard, but I'm telling you, if we win that Super Bowl and get to it, even if we get to there, I'll be shocked. I'm just keeping it 100.
I mean, me too. I've said it. I didn't want to piss nobody off. I agree. You know?
We have to go. We make it to the championship game. We have to go through Seattle, and we ain't gonna win that fight, bruh. It'll be hard. Like I said, go have to prove it to me. But that defense, come on, man. Come on. They top tier in everything. The front line, the secondary,
they got me
linebackers, all those levels. And Donald, he don't have to do much. Just protect the ball, hand it off here and there, pass here, 10 yards here, pass here. That's it.
And stay out of the way. Exactly. Smooth, we got to go. Good stuff as per usual. I will see you.
You all know this. Smooth operator. representing the Fillmore, me and Tajah the Queen, you know what it is. I'm out. Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
Peace.
Nice, smooth. Laying it down, the truth. You know, it's so funny because Acho thinks the same thing. He thinks the 49ers could possibly give the Eagles a hard time. He would not go as far as to say they're going to win it, though. Matty! Oh,
Ronbo!
God. You can tell Joseph Smiley's back. Is that stupid things like, has Brock Purdy ever seen Ghost? So this is what Matty, see, this is why opposing teams' trolls, I try to ignore them for the ignorance they represent. And then somehow I keep looking at it. I can't walk away.
I know, huh?
Brock Purdy seeing Ghost.
I'm with you, bro.
That's it. Okay. Matty.
Before I forget, Ronbo, I was going to tell you, man, for my birthday, I ordered a Dixon flannel because I've got quite a collection of them, dude. And this one, it's my second one that's 49er themed, dude. It's called the Faithful Flannel.
I bet it looks good. Hey, man, you need to post that. Post that up on your Instagram so I can check that out.
I will, dude. You're going to love it. So, but anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. Anybody who likes Dixon flannels, go on there, man. They got maybe they'll have your size left. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, because they probably got a lot of those in. It's probably a popular item.
Yeah, the last one, man, I got on the second day because I didn't see it on the release day, and I had to buy a different size. So I have one flannel that's not the same size as the rest. But anyways,
yeah.
But yeah, Ronbo, that Seattle, man, hats off to that Seattle defense, man. They just had a different sense of urgency than the 49ers did. But I have faith in the defense anyways. Like, I mean, when we come back healthy next year,
they got 13 lousy points. Well, as I said, when's the last time anybody beat the 49ers 13 with 13 points? You see, that's...
Was that good of a team?
Yeah. That's why I said we're Ricky Pearsall away from winning that game, and Trent Williams is there. We win it going away. It's fine.
Can you imagine if we had a healthy Ricky Pearsall and a healthy Brandon Ayuk and a healthy defense?
Well, then it wouldn't have been a game.
Coulda, woulda,
it wouldn't even been a game then.
It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, we'd have ran.
Well, and any rational Seahawks fan probably knows that too.
They do. They do. But they said, but they're not here.
They won't say it out loud.
Yeah, that's what you got to say. That. So when the cat's away, the mice played. All right, it's okay.
Well,
we'll be back next season.
And for some reason, I knew the situation obviously we're in with our injuries and whatnot, and I didn't have a real good feeling about the game against Seattle. But for some reason, man, I don't have the do what now?
We think alike. I didn't say anything because a lot of 49er fans, they don't want to hear that kind of negativity. I was thinking to myself, you know what? I don't know how we're going to beat these guys. They're just. I said the defense is too much at the beginning of the season. And now they've gotten matured and they know each other really well. They're working like clockwork. And we're all busted up. But go ahead. God.
Well, I don't have the same feeling about Philly, bro. I really don't.
Really?
I
gotta go watch them.
I don't think it's going to be easy. Don't get me wrong, but I don't have the same looming like, oh man, this is just a hill. I don't know if we can climb right now. I don't feel that way with Philly. I just don't. I don't know why.
I know you may be justified. A lot of people feel that way. Philly doesn't look like last year's juggernaut. Yeah.
So, well, like I said, they're not going to be an easy team to beat. If we win, it's not because it's going to be hard fought. I can tell you that much.
Boy, and we'll come out with so many injuries. There's no point in going to the next week even if we win.
Basically,
that's what we become.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. We need to stop Saquon, though.
Did you hear what you just said?
Man.
Repeat that to yourself again. Repeat that. Did you hear what you just said? Think about that for a second. Even when I thought about that, because I try not to think about Saquon and what he could do to our defense, so I don't talk about it. I don't think about it. I block it out. Saquon Barkley is the worst thing that can happen to 49ers right now. Jesus Christ.
Sucks, man. Well, maybe we can lay it on him with some McCaffrey, dude. Let's just go battle back and forth.
He'll be pumped. He will be, just because of that. He had a great game against Indy. Why? Because Jonathan Taylor's on the other side of the field. Matty, you bring up something that's probably going to be evident in this game. Barkley versus McCaffrey.
Absolutely.
They're both animals. They're gonna go crazy against each other.
Yep. I'm gonna love
might
it.
Be them.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yep. So I'm gonna stay confident, man. If you just edge your way, you can win by a point. A win's a win.
Yeah. So but yeah, our work's cut out for them. I don't know what they're going to do, but they did a good job against Jonathan Taylor. A one-man crew is one thing. Charbonnet and Walker, I don't understand what happened there, but
hell, man, that was a mess.
They're not on Taylor's level.
Ronbo.
Huh?
Yeah, no. Seattle's run game is far better than Philly's, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, and they got a 1-2 punch, a solid 1-2 punch.
There's too solid. Well, yeah, man, we do too though. Not like theirs though.
I mean, yeah, they don't alternate them as much. And Charbonnet took over that game though. No. We didn't see Kenneth Walker that much, which is interesting.
It's probably good. Keeps them both kind of fresh.
Well, the coach does what ours doesn't. He goes with a hot hand. Although Brian said we had a chance to get a hot hand. It's all about McCaffrey. The Hall of Famer is going to stay on the field no matter what. I understand that, but this is one thing we 100%. Don't do.
Yep.
Oh, Matty.
Yeah.
We'll continue to worry with me and others, and we'll see. Friday, we'll see if we can group hug again.
Yeah, we got this, buddy. We'll keep the faith.
We got to do that. Woo! All
right,
Matty.
I'll send you a shot of that shirt so you can take a picture. I'll send you a picture of that shirt.
This is like flannel in the cold months of the year, All right, fam.
It's nice. All right, buddy. Night, fam.
Night, Matty. Big Mister, don't mistake it for crying. Ain't nobody crying, man. You guys, you're not going anywhere either. So, you need to get comfortable with that. Yo, Mark.
Ronbo.
Mark. Your feelings about, because, if you didn't get a chance to, because you get to think more after a game is over. Because, after the game, we were raging. And now, you had time to sort your thoughts out and articulate in a way that you may better express yourself. Mark, what are you thinking?
You know what, Ronbo? Smooth hit it right on the head on that one.
Didn't he?
He always does. If we were to beat Philly, which I think we will beat them, I don't think we're going to make it past the divisional round because we're just not equipped right now to beat any of those, those hardcore teams like Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're not healthy. We're just not healthy. We just got to
It's the bottom line.
I don't want to say rebuild, but let's kind of build up the defense again. We're just not equipped right now to compete with teams like that. But that's okay, because our offense is equipped, and but other than that, I'm okay with it. I mean, we'll lose whenever we'll lose, but like I said, we'll be ready next year.
And you're prepared for it, aren't you? I'm of the same mindset. We're not at full strength. We're going out there with one leg tied, an arm behind our back, and we're still competing. So if anything, good on you, Niners. You guys got guts. You got character. That's all you need. We're gonna get some people in here to help that out and get ready to kick some ass next season. Mm-hmm. I agree. Toast to that.
Yeah. And like Smooth said, defense wins championships. And right now we don't have much of a defense. Because we are young and we don't have all of our blue chip guys out there. So I'm okay with it. I've prepared myself I've been prepared since week 5. I've prepared myself.
Have you since that?
If we were to get knocked out, then I'm okay with it. I just know we'll be back next year. We can stay healthy.
Hey, if anybody would ask you, you lost Bosa, you lost Warner. You lost your top wide receiver, that you'd be finishing with the same record as a loud talking Shams at 12-5, what would you have said? I would have said, well, I don't know about, but although before the season started, I did predict 12-5, but after that, I came down off of that after, like you said, about 4 or 5 weeks. I said, oh shit, my God.
But, they've already accomplished enough. I'm proud of them.
Thank you.
I'm proud of them. Yeah, they've done way more than I thought they were going to ever do with the guys we have now. But I was a little shocked about the offense. If somebody told me that the 49ers would only get in the red zone 2 times, I would probably say you out of your damn mind.
Yeah, that's not normal.
So
that is not normal. We got too many guys.
Yeah.
As I said, hey, Mark, a lot of people don't want to give Ricky any credit, but we were Ricky Pearsall away. You have to have, no matter what anybody thinks about him, you needed him to do what he's been doing all season when he's been available. So he wasn't there. And they came. Y'all ain't got no defense. We gonna tear that.
Ronbo. But he is special, though, Ronbo.
I think so.
He just can't stay healthy.
And
they said that he was healthy all through college, so I don't know what the hell is going on.
Okay, Smooth said he wasn't.
I don't know. Oh,
see, this is the thing. Scouting reports, they have to. If a player is really outrageously good, but he's always missing, don't draft him. That's not going to change.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm proud of Kyle Shanahan and Robert with what they've been able to do with the players that they have. Because coming into the season anyway, we weren't. I mean, Ayuk was supposed to play. I mean, we were still out. Guys were still out on the offense side. So the fact that they were able to put up all these points and all that stuff, but we can't have that next year. We cannot have that next year. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. I mean, all these shootout games.
I don't want to see any.
But yeah. And do you think Robert's staying?
Who? Yeah, no, he's not. See, what people don't understand about Robert Saleh, he cannot go somewhere and fail again. Robert Saleh's got to get into a perfect situation because you can only get fired from 2 clubs. Maximum 1. You get 2 usually, but if you're really good. But Saleh's got to pick and choose very carefully. Don't immediately come back to the league as a head coach and get fired again. And the Cardinals, they need a lot to fix. Don't go into a situation where you come in at least where you get to build the team. The owner's got to give you the keys to the car and you fix it. Now, if the team looks like it's okay or whatever, then you don't do anything, that you're fired. I mean, look at Pete Carroll. That was the biggest mistake ever made.
Kelly and all
That's
that.
a dumpster
I don't even know
fire.
why they hired those guys.
God.
Yeah. But I'm going to get on out of here.
All right, fam.
But I'm going to leave with this, Ronbo. We're gonna beat the Eagles.
Okay.
We're going to beat the Eagles.
I ain't going to argue with that.
Next round, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to be lasting long this year.
Well, it's better to be the one and done is one thing, but you get to the second round, it's respectable, especially with this team. So yeah,
we're respectable. Yes. Yes.
All right, Mike.
All right,
I'll see you Friday.
All right.
All right,
yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Mike. Hey, yo, Johnny.
Ronbo.
Johnny,
what's going on, man?
Hey, Johnny, man, I'm just sitting back here being a 49er fan. It's uncomfortable this year at this point in the year, because like when we come in the playoff situation, we talk about, oh, shit. Because every time we come into playoffs, we can say, oh, shit. This year we said, oh. But did we slide up in here? What we gonna do, Johnny? What are you feeling? What did you take away from last game?
I feel confident with the Eagles game. I think we're gonna win this game coming up.
Okay.
I ain't see the Eagles do much this year. They just lost against Washington.
I mean, last week. They've been
weekend.
laid back a lot this year. You're right.
Yeah. So, I didn't expect us to make it to the playoffs when Fred Warner went out. I was like, it's over with. You know what I mean? So for us to be at this state, even playing for the number 1 seed, that was good. And everything. You know what I'm saying? To hang in there, with the Seahawks, Seattle, they only beat us by what, 10?
Yeah. All of them. We got the most powerful division in the NFL, fam. You should be. I am.
So I'm not hanging my head for the Rams fan or whoever want to talk smack. They couldn't do it if they had all their people out like that. You think they could make it to the playoffs?
No, absolutely no.
So
chance.
I ain't even worried about what they saying. So, I've been a 49er fan for years, and I've seen these guys ups and downs. But for us to come in with backups and second round players and rookies, you know what I mean, and to be at this state, you know what I mean? I'm proud to be a Atlanta fan.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So, we just got to get to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And I'm just telling you flat out, we ain't going to make it this year. You know what I'm saying?
I think most of us believe that too. But, you still be hollering, no, we going to Super Bowl. We're going to win that thing on the whole out. Okay, y'all, calm down, bro.
I'm just saying it like it is. Seattle defense is just too good, for us to get past them to get there. So I'm just glad we made it this far.
John,
and Sam Darnold is not going to the Super Bowl.
I know. Fam,
in order for you to get the Super Bowl, your quarterback got to be on his 8.
He's got to be top.
And he's gonna flop. He's gonna flop in the playoffs. He might lose in the first round after the bye.
You think so?
I know so. Because Sam Darnold, he get cold feet. He get cold feet in big games. Right?
Oh, I know. He freaks
like
out.
Our defense is weak. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Like he catch another a decent defense.
Yeah, he'll fold. He'll fold.
Yeah, he always fold. So he's not going to the Super Bowl.
It's that's what I'm saying. This is the year though to go to the Super Bowl. Whoever goes NFC is probably going to win it. The AFC is not. Well, you know what? I don't know. Jacksonville may not. What do you think about Jacksonville?
Jacksonville, they doing pretty good this year. Trevor Lawrence, he's doing his thing. He's throwing the ball everywhere. I've never seen Trevor Lawrence have this kind of year. So that I think the NFC is wide open right now.
Because Josh Allen and company, if they take out Josh Allen this weekend, I don't know who else is going to stop him. They might be the Super Bowl. They may be representing the AFC.
Exactly. So, I don't know who's going to make it in the NFC. The NFC is up for grabs.
Yeah, whoever flinches.
Right.
You think about that for 20 minutes and you still have struggle with who's coming out. This is the most wide open year, and God knows how long for who is the baddest.
No, I just wish we had a defense this year. I want to get to the Super Bowl so bad, man. It's killing me.
And we've been there too many times. That's
the last one I seen us celebrate for was in '94 when Steve Young.
Oh, that's the last one you could celebrate for. I mean, but we've been in there kicking.
I was 12 years old.
Yeah, you was able to appreciate. You didn't realize though what was going to happen next. Because Johnny, here's the thing, man.
Right.
The 49ers have been fighting and involved in the whole thing for some dumbasses like Rudy. I've been laughing at this guy for 30 years. We've been kicking his ass for 30 years and he's laughing. So you know what? Here's the thing. The 49ers always get in there. They're always hurting and beating people up. But not finishing has become a real serious problem after never not finishing to start off the whole thing. One of the best of all time. 5 Super Bowls. And then finishing became a problem as soon as Bill Walsh left. Well, we still want one more with our other coach, but it's got to stop.
Yeah, it got to, man. And we should have won like those other two with the Chiefs. I think the refs was out for us that, those times, man. And I just hate it happened to us,
Well, we got to figure out a way to stay on the field, stop getting hurt so damn easily and often.
Yeah, every year we get hurt. I say that every year.
And we do.
49 hurt.
We do. There they go. Oh, there's Nick. He's waving his. They look good. He's coming off the field. Johnny, we got to go. I'll see you Friday, fam. Bring your score, and since we got all the believers, I'm gonna believe that we're gonna win. I'll see that. Seaford, thanks, Jay Rich.
Oh yeah, I'm a believer, man. And give me another shout out.
Yeah, Niner. Wait. Hold on. Niners. Night fam.
Bang. All right, faithful.
Yeah, George Seaford, man, you know, boy. Again, defensive. I mean, George, wow. We had Pete Carroll hanging out with us at that time too, remember? Or if you weren't there, but Pete Carroll was with us. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, I know, right? This Sunday, it's going to be me versus Amy and Nikita. Amy and Nikita, the Eagles, and me, the Niners.
Oh,
imagine that. Battle of the family.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, at least after the game's over, you guys will be affiliated again because no matter who wins in that, you'll be able to go with the personal family.
Yeah. Daddy versus daughter and wifey. Imagine being in a house like that. You got to imagine living in a house like that.
Well, you know what? If anybody's got a big family, oh man, it's always about everybody in the family. Just because you like somebody, everybody else likes somebody else.
I'm a Red Sox fan. They're a Lakers fan. I'm a Celtics fan. Imagine that. It's like opposite.
Easy.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, who else has fans? Golden State has lots of fans. Think about the NBA.
And Tony Wright. And I think I've already predict what Tony Wright's new coach is going to be. John Harbaugh is going to be the next, I think, Atlanta coach.
Woo! Hey,
John Harbaugh. I think he's going to come to Atlanta. He comes to Atlanta, they'll be perfect, though. What do you think, Tony Wright?
Did Harbs get fired? Wait, I missed it.
Yep. In Baltimore, they fired him today. Yep.
They waited till today.
Got fired. Yep. I think Atlanta should make the first snap at him. Go after him, Atlanta.
Oh, he's going to have a lot of offers.
The top dog. Go for it.
Yeah, Harbs is going to have a lot of offers.
And then see Sal by Arizona. I said to myself, Sal, stay home. Don't go to Arizona. Now, maybe Baltimore might take him. And I can see him go to Baltimore. Maybe Sal could go to Baltimore. They got a quarterback. They got a running back. They got a team. You never know. We got to watch for Baltimore now, where they go after Sal.
Harbaugh was a defensive person, too. Yes.
Yep. Sal could go to Baltimore. Yep. That could be the target, guys. Sally going to Baltimore.
That is a good situation. They've got a good defense. It just needs to heal up like ours.
Yes. That's the team you got to watch out for. And Rodgers might retire for Pittsburgh, so there you go. Baltimore, maybe Sally goes to Baltimore. And then you think maybe now if John Harbaugh doesn't get, maybe we got the other guy. I wonder if somebody's talking about John Harbaugh coming to us as a defensive coach or something. I don't know. I said to myself,
but, well, okay, if in exchange for Harbs comes to us because he's tired of being
I can see John Harbaugh being I would love to see John Harbaugh be our coach and we had Kyle as our OC. That would be kind of nice. But that's never going to happen.
No.
Getting rid of Kyle.
No, Kyle will leave first.
John as our coach.
He doesn't have to put up with that.
Yeah.
You know what? If Kyle got fired, he'd be the number one pursuit.
Candidate.
Number one. Everybody would go after Kyle. Yeah. Some people might even fire their coach even if he's okay.
They'll bring a private jet to him and bring everything. They'll bring a private jet and everything.
Shanahan, no matter what anybody says, that's a bad. Look what he did this year. Nobody can do that. And he's at his best when he's in these situations, too.
I just hope that Salah stays put. But if we get a good offer, now remember, we're going to get a draft pick if we lose Salah. So we'll get a draft pick.
I don't want a draft pick. I want Salah. He's not going anywhere.
And then Ricky Pearsall, he's been injured a lot in college. That's true. Smooth is right. He's an injury prone. We should never have drafted him. That was a big mistake, I think. Has drafted him. It's always draft a good receiver that's not injured all the time. That's what you got to look at in college. Guys that's, it doesn't have to be superstar. It's just, a guy that doesn't get hurt all the time. And you know what I mean? There's one guy the 49ers are looking at.
It looks like he's durable. You want to see that. Yeah.
There's a guy from University of Washington that's supposed to be pretty good in this draft that the Niners were looking at. The receiver from Washington University is supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah.
He's a junior.
Fast? Is he fast?
Fast. Yep. Looking good. But also want to make sure I got to look back and make sure, was he injured a lot? Or if he wasn't, that could be the target. But I don't know. Would you draft a receiver or would you go offensive line first? That's the problem with the 49ers.
Losing BA it put a void in it. They definitely want another top receiver.
Yep. So that means you're going to have to draft a receiver in the first round, and then maybe somehow pull into the first round again late, and maybe go after offensive line. I don't know, but you do something.
Yeah, because Trent Williams is not going to last another couple. Maybe he might have one more year. You got
one more. Yeah, I would say 1 or 2, but I think that's it.
That's definitely pushing it at 2.
He's
but
deflated.
Yeah.
And Rams, you're going to lose Saturday. You wait. Panthers are going to eat you guys.
Don't let that happen. You might not see me. If the Rams lose the Panthers, I'm going to work Rudy, don't do it, man. I will tear you apart.
Funny. Nikita and her mom picked the Eagles win the Super Bowl. I have the 49ers going against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I believe in my 49ers. I'm not giving up. I don't care.
The Patriots? I thought about them.
I'm going to support them. I don't care how bad it is. I'm going to fight. Yep, I picked the Niners in the Super Bowl. I predict.
All right.
I believe. You got to believe. Anybody who don't believe in this team shouldn't even be a 49er fan.
No, you got to
believe it, man.
You
got to believe. Go to church, say your prayers. First is going to be fine.
You're not even going to
lost his last game. He might get hot and win the next 5. You lose one, you might win the next 5. You never know.
He just needs a run game. Yeah, Brock will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
He just needs somebody to run the ball.
He can do it. I believe him.
And
win it for his daughter and his
move
wife.
Bodies out the damn way. At least a little bit.
He's got to do it. He's going to win it for his daughter. He's going to do it for his daughter. I think he's going to do it for her and his wife.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Michael, let me see you Friday, fam. Bring that
Friday
reasoning for your score.
I know, right? She'll give you the score for her team. I'll have to give you the score against her team. That's funny. I'll find out. Right. Oh, boy.
All right, fam.
All right, Ronbo. I'll see you Friday, buddy.
Looking forward.
Right.
All right.
Go after John Harbaugh, buddy. There's your coach.
Good night, Michael. Nigel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
Doing all right, man, because, this is that time of year when we should be saying things. Okay, this is it. Let's go get number 6 right now. But, Nigel, go ahead, man. That's all I'm going to say. What are you thinking?
I think pretty much the same thing everybody else is. We're like, cautiously optimistic.
Yeah. With the 49ers, you got to think that way because we're badasses.
At this point, Ronbo, our skin is so thick. We're like, we've lost Super Bowls, man, and we lose in the first or second round. It's not going to be as bad.
I know.
I don't think, but
I don't.
Which sucks to say, but even I was just a couple of weeks ago. It's so crazy because. And it's just true, and really, I don't take back anything that I said as far as Brock Purdy and the whole offense as a whole, and Kyle Shanahan doing good because they did, And but when you look back, and I think all of us in the back of our heads, we knew we had a weaker schedule, right? The teams that we were playing were not great, and when we played a really great defense, it exposes you a little bit. We also got to remember, Ronbo, we didn't have Trent Williams, all the stuff that we don't have. And, the fact that we're in that position, you start to think wow, okay, well, if the coach is really doing that good, then you do have a good chance at winning, especially this year, how it is. And there's not a particular team that's just that team. I know some people were saying stuff about the Seahawks, but Ronbo, I just don't trust freaking Darnold. For me, I think that guy, if he wins a Super Bowl, I don't even know what to say at that point.
It won't be about him.
They hit him, Ronbo.
It won't be about him. It's like, hey,
right.
Nigel, it's like if the Houston team plays the Seahawks, somebody said the score will be 3-2. They think it's a baseball game. I said, nobody's going to score in this game. Safety. All right, all we need is a field goal. Come on. It would be really bad for the league. God.
You're right about that, yeah. But, Ronbo, I think there's other quarterbacks in the league right now that we should be questioning as far as, of course, we're a 49ers fan, so we're going to, nitpick our own team in the offseason and stuff. But, what about, Josh Allen, man? That dude, I don't know how he gets off of not being talked about by everybody. It's always Brock Purdy ain't who we thought he was. You know, and Brock Purdy's been to the Super Bowl, dude, and multiple NFC Championship games. Like 3 out of the 4 years he's been in the league, we've made the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So
talk about it.
This Josh Allen guy, he's supposed to be as good, if not, you know, just right below Mahomes. Like that's the guy everybody should be talking about. We're just up here beat to all living hell with third and fourth stringers all over the place, and then we're beating down on our team and like Brock Purdy ain't this and Brock Purdy ain't that. It's like y'all weren't saying that the previous 5-6 weeks. You know, it's always when you're down, people want to kick you. But I think we can beat the Eagles. I don't know. I think both teams have a chance. More probably a 60-40 for the Eagles, but you know, we still, if our offense can get back on track, we can get Trent Williams. Maybe Pearsall will come back. I don't know how healthy those guys are, but maybe sprinkle in a little bit of Tonjes. Maybe sprinkle in a little bit of Robinson.
You could do that.
Like,
go
Kyle
13 personnel,
just
12, 13 personnel.
Around,
Yeah,
man.
right. Go with the big guys.
Throw the kitchen sink at them, man. Like you're in the playoffs and you don't have that great of a freaking a pick anyway. Just go and try and give everybody your best shot.
You're right.
You know?
Short passing game. Just get those big guys open. 5 yards, step across the line of scrimmage.
There ain't nothing wrong with dinking and dunking. Like I talked to you a few weeks ago, Ronbo, and I said
don't get me
this.
started on that.
We don't need you to be like spectacular 100% of the time.
I'm out there throwing INTs.
In moments.
No.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's multiple things to that INT too, Ronbo. But you know, it is what it is. I think we can beat the Eagles. I don't like the Eagles, man. That's another fan base that's just
their fans are what you hate them. You
dude.
might not like the team, might be likable, but their fans are boy. Ooh,
right?
They got
Their defense is pretty tough. I think they're just above average on on defense and offense, which makes them a pretty good team. But like we keep talking about, there's no team that's like a runaway favorite. Everybody thinks they have a chance right now on both sides, AFC and NFC.
Yeah. I mean, look at Jacksonville came out of nowhere. It looked like they're dominating. People putting their name in a sentence with Super Bowl. I said, really? Well, go ahead, y'all.
Right.
Nigel, we got to go.
I mean,
biggest score Friday and reasons why you think so. And I'll be waiting for you. All right.
Cool. All right. Thanks for taking my call, man. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you for calling, Nigel. All right. Night, fam.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, yo, Greg.
Hello?
Greg, come on in, man.
Oh.
How you doing?
How you been, buddy? Haven't talked to you in a while, man.
It's been rough, hasn't it? I mean, it's been years. Because, Greg, we went through it. It's so funny because I've not talked to you, I think, since Jimmy left.
Oh, right. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, because we were only 2 guys, maybe 3 or 4 others, that actually stood up for Jimmy in certain situations that people just said, give me a bacon break. I said, yeah, you guys. I mean, it got really crazy, right? So, you know, but Jimmy's gone.
I think I did something with Purdy, but I was just so pissed with that Super Bowl. You know how
wait, that's right.
With him, I just thought we had that. But, I mean, what are you going to do, man? It's we had Greenlaw went down. I thought if he didn't go down, that
we
would
win.
have been we lose that Super Bowl. But whatever. We don't have any luck, I guess, with these injuries. I don't know, but it's what I wanted to say is everybody's like down and out with this team. You know, I mean, it's like did they forget that they went 6-0, and then they lost the game to Seattle 13-3. All right, so is it the end of the friggin' world?
No.
I mean, you got some injuries. But you had injuries before, right? You had Kittle out. You had Pearsall out. You had, your defensive – you have 3 defensive guys that have been out most of the season. You got Bosa, you got Warner, and you got Mikael Williams. I mean, that guy – and he still managed to win 6 in a fucking row. Right. And you still managed to put up 40-some points a game. Now all of a sudden they're dead. Everybody's like, you're going to lighten up. The Eagles are the Eagles, okay? They haven't done shit on offense. I'm from Jersey. These guys, but now they're all talking. You know, they're gonna destroy the Niners. Whatever. I mean,
they're saying it too. Philly people.
You know if Pearsall and Williams are gonna at least make a go, or did you hear anything? Because I haven't been.
Nah, they won't confirm anything or make any promises. But you know, this is the last game. They might as well go, no matter what condition they're in. Pull them off the field if they're hurting the team.
I'll be honest with you. If those two can get in there, and you know, and Trent Williams can be half decent, like 80%.
Yeah.
I mean, and you were just one of your guys was talking about against the run. I mean, Eagles aren't good against the run. You know, you know, if Shanahan can just develop a plan where he has Kittle and Tonjes, you know, going out there for receptions, and Pearsall can just run, you know, some routes. I mean, I think they're gonna score a lot. I mean, I really don't. And the Giants beat the shit out of them early in the season, and the Giants.
That's crazy. I saw that.
I don't
they
know
really
if
did.
The Eagle team, but I'm not going to say we're gonna. I listen. Pearsall or Trent Williams can get in there, but we got a shot of beating these guys. There's no doubt in my mind. You know, because I don't think they're gonna. Listen. You don't think that they're all pissed off about that game? You don't think that you think they're going to shit another egg?
Oh, you can tell from the post conference they were just pissed. I mean, McCaffrey looked like he looked really unhappy. Oh,
right. So I don't. I mean, listen, I don't know how far they're going to go, but I do think they got a shot against the Eagles. I really do. And that's and listen, everybody keeps talking about Seattle, how great. I mean, did Seattle not give up like 38 points against the Rams like a couple weeks ago? I mean, like this.
No, 37. Seattle gained 30 against the Shams. That's what's the hilarious part.
Exactly. And it was like, all of a sudden, they had a great game plan, but like Sam Darnold, he was like he tripping over himself he almost lost the ball. They're not getting to the Super Bowl. I mean, team's gonna come in there and put pressure on. Like the Eagles or, I don't even know, the Rams or maybe even us if we can get back, if we can win a game. But I don't think we're going to put pressure on.
Yeah, we don't have a pass rush this year.
But I mean, what I'm trying to say is I don't think they're making it to the Super Bowl. It's probably either going to be hopefully not the Shams, but,
they got a chance.
Who knows? But yeah, I mean, have a little faith, Niner fan. I mean, don't don't be so. Everybody's so
don't pull a plug on them yet.
Media and all this shit. Come on. Yeah. What's the spread? Is what, 4.5? So I just want to see a lot of red over there, man. Because I'm from I'm from Jersey. I know how they are, these Philly fans. But they try to make it like they're scary. And even Raider fans were a little scarier than the Eagles fans.
That's what I call the Philly fans.
No problem.
East Coast Raiders. Exactly. I mean, standing outside the stadium and taking shots at people coming in because they root for the other team. I say, Philly fans, you guys got no class. You guys remind me of the Raider fans. That is so strange.
No, that's shit. I mean, the only good thing is you get a cheesesteak, down the street, and it's phenomenal. It's definitely good.
Oh, yeah, no, I've had a Philly cheesesteak at that one famous place. Delicious.
You're going to do live, you're going to be with the game?
No, I'll be entirely. I'll be here the whole game. I'll be looking. Hey, Greg, man, I'll look for you, man, because I always love talking to you. Get in here, man. All right?
I will, man. I'm sorry I've been away, but I love you guys, man. Love you, man.
Love you, too,
You're the best, man.
All right.
Kick butt, man. Let's go Niners, baby.
Thanks,
Give me a go Niners if you can.
Yeah. Hey, let me give you one night. Niners! My boy Greg out in Jersey. Greg, I'll see you this weekend, fam.
All right. Thanks. You're the man. Love you.
Thanks, fam. Love you back.
Put the channel, everybody. God bless.
There's Greg, man. It'd be great. Hey, yo, Eric.
What's up, everybody?
Eric, man. Hey, Eric, hold on just a second. With Lyle Boldy, hold on a second, Eric. Lyle Bolliard. We lose this game, trade Kyle and Brock for Lamar Jackson and a first rounder, and have Sal, 49ers head coach. There's gonna be lots of choices like this by a lot of people, I'm sure. But Lyle, wait and see then. Okay, thanks.
Oh,
hey, yo, Eric.
All right, buddy. That might actually work. That just might actually work, and maybe we get Ayuk involved in that. Or have you guys? Is he cut? What's the story with him?
I wish I knew. I mean, I've been asking that question for months. You know what, Eric? Look at DK Metcalf, what he did.
Oh my!
He didn't see. People are selfish like that. I don't care how talented they are. Eventually, they're going to explode exactly at the wrong time. Now, DK is really needed by the Pittsburgh team. What's he doing? Little stupid things like punching a fan. What are you thinking? If I'm the owner, okay, you know what, DK, you're a great football player, but you can't stay here. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. I'm gonna sign this. You need not do anything. We'll send you all your stuff. And I mean, if you want to argue and go to court, fine. But I'm done. You're done. And grow the bleep up. I can see. You try to talk comedy to him good. And with Ayuk, Brandon, these guys go to a different level of mental health. These guys are lucky, Eric, that they got the privilege to play in the NFL. Yeah. They don't embrace it like a lot of people would. They get this diva thing going and they start dumbass things like this. God, I can't believe it. Oh, so you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, if they're not blessed with athletic talent, they would not be able to be anywhere near the field.
There's some talented players out there now that, for whatever reason, can't get in. And there's probably better players than DK and Brandon Ayuk that somehow just can't get into the league. So that's what I'm saying. It's not a given that if you're really talented, you're going to become an NFL All-Star Pro receiver. It's not. It's luck. So, I can't.
It's going to be a big game this weekend.
It is. It's playoffs.
I don't know how they're going to do it, but as one of those buddies that calls in said, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. If you want to be the kid, you're going to have to beat the kid.
That's the Rev.
So, yeah.
He's right. That's who I want to. Ric Flair is not the first person to say that. Who said that? That was perfect. In order to beat the man, you got to beat the man. That could go back. Man, I could go back 150 years. That's so true. Because a lot of guys have taken a shot at the big time, and they came back crying. So it's the way it is. Survival of the fittest. Mm-hmm. If you can't stand the heat, stay the hell out the kitchen.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Eric.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out here. It's you guys.
We'd have to come right back. We'd have to come right back to Seattle if we win over the Eagles. That's right.
It's possible, or maybe but plays out there might come out here to Seattle. I mean,
God.
I don't know who's coming out here, but it's going to be a lot of fun of whoever comes out here. And, and I'm kind of in agreement with that guy or a couple of guys to go. Donald, I know he's a pretty good quarterback, but he's been known to make some dumb mistakes as well.
Yeah. While Gene D's talking about Brock seeing ghosts, it has been documented that Sammy sees ghosts. So, he's
definitely documented, and he might be seeing more for all I know.
He'll be fine. As long you gotta keep him in a shell. Don't put the game in his hands. With that defense Seattle's got, that's going to be your ticket to the big time. Let Darnold do the little things that he does. We had a similar thing with Jimmy Garoppolo. We ran the ball to death. And Jimmy just got involved when it was absolutely necessary, except for the Super Bowl where he threw a lot. But for the most part, the defense carried that team that year, and Jimmy Garoppolo will come in and get just enough points, because we got guys like Mostert and stuff like that where Mostert set a new record for running in a playoff game. I think he's over 200 yards on the ground. So, yeah, we're going to see. Eric, you know what? Sit back, relax, buddy. Your team's got to buy number 1 seed. I'm going to see you Friday. Come in and talk about what we're going to do with the Eagles.
Definitely be here, bud.
All right.
Have a great night, everyone. Be well.
You too, Eric.
Hey,
Congratulations.
shout out, lad.
Yeah. A Niners! My man, Eric. Man, Eric. Oh, God. But, hey, Donut. The chat's in fine form tonight with the comedy. God help us. Donut, Tanisha, what y'all doing tonight? Guys, waiting on you.
Oh, we live and direct, and we ready to talk a little smack and a whole lot of smack and a whole lot of ish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Seahawks fan out there, you know what I'm saying? I want you, congratulate on y'all getting the number 1 seed, but go ahead, relax and kick back. And watch how we going to make it to where we going to see y'all for the 3rd time this year. I predict that because while everybody out there want to be down on our defense, we have made sure that we got to Mr. Sam Darnold twice. Not once, but we got 2 sacks on that ass. And we also made that man fumble, okay? Yeah. So go ahead. He didn't get no touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? It took the running game for them to get a sneak attack. And the offense it wasn't our day, Ronbo. I am so excited to play against the Eagles. I don't care who we play. It's like Dolomite. Way down in the jungle deep, the 49ers coming into your stadium and go step on your mother duck fucking feet. That's how we gonna do
just like that. Just like that.
That's Dolomite's one of my all-time favorites. Boy, we used to quote him all the time to the point Mom's coming. I don't want to hear no more damn Dolomite. If you do, we gonna have a problem, and I'm gonna step on your feet. My mom would go on. It was my dad's fault. He was in there playing Dolomite and laughing. He didn't care. Mom went home. Dolomite, boy. Way down in the jungle. Yeah. Don't remind me of that. Go ahead, fam.
Hey, Faithful, you got to keep your head up because let's stop talking about next year right now. Okay, this is the time to be a joyous occasion. I'm gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs is going to look scary. It's going to look scary every year, even if you're the number 1 seed. That's why we wanted it. But we know who we are when we got here. We was on a 6-game winning streak before we got here, and we was able to progress and perform. Now, I wish we had better performance from our offense because our defense did pretty good with the blacked out uniform. Yeah. I am disgusted with people on the chat and people on the social media talking about the blacked out uniform should be burnt up or whatever. No, keep the faith. Keep the faith. One more time, keep the faith. This is an exciting notion. Man, the Philadelphia Eagles we got a better record than the Eagles do who we're playing, even though we're flying to them. The Raiders, you have nothing to say. You still got to work from the ground up, okay? Dallas fans, come on now, let it go, okay? Go find somewhere else and dry your tears and try to find somebody to fight chat with. The Rams fans, Mr. Rudy, Mr. Marking the Slew. Please believe that it will be a challenge this week when y'all play the teams you play. It's like we say, Ronbo.
They only lost to the Panthers once.
Yeah, but this year right here is the most unpredictable season that nobody knew was going to happen. Patrick Mahomes and them is not in here. They sitting at home eating nachos right now. Yeah, okay? Lamar Jackson and them had to fight. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't win. And for those of y'all talking about give up Kyle Shanahan and Mr. Brock Purdy for Lamar Jackson and the number 1 draft pick, no. Do you know how Shanahan done for this team for us to get 12 wins, only 5 losses? 12 wins, only 5 losses.
With this team.
Let's bring it back, y'all.
That's right.
Let's get ready for this
proud of
weekend.
him.
Let's
Real
calm it on down, baby. Because you know what? We can't look into next year and still have to deal with this week. Throw your colors on. Cook something good, ladies and gentlemen. Get your sleep on, get your drink on, or whatever you do to medicate. And bring it back. Come on, Faithful, bring it back. Smooth, I heard what you said earlier. I understand 25% of it, but the other 75, I got to go against it. Because I'm like this, player. Nobody saw us being what we, and if we would have got the 1 seed, I guarantee you over half the people that's complaining on this chat right now will be celebrating, dedicating, rejuvenating, and everything. Like me and your boy Shabazz and Chanja say, keep that same energy when we lose as we win. We are in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the wild card, but we made it!
Yeah!
Woo! And don't forget the Super Bowl is at home in the house.
Yes, indeedy. Yes.
Keep the faith, and we going out like that. We love you.
Love you, Faithful.
Hey.
And good night.
Just look at him. Look at Donut T. All right, I'm going to see you Friday. Don't you miss it. I'll be looking for you. All right? Well, they sound out with style that I did it. Donut T.
What it do, Ronbo? What it do?
Anthony, I mean, you know, here we sit at the end of the season. Didn't know we was going to be sitting there, especially talking about no playoffs, except until recently. Anthony, talk about it, man. You know, I mean, here we go.
Rambo, like I was telling my brother and you earlier this season, this is the year we put NFL on notice. I say we gonna make the Super Bowl 2026 and win it. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, Rambo.
I believe it. I've been saying the same thing.
Because what they said, well, people got to realize we out here playing with 8 rookies, Rambo.
Mm-hmm. And don't even you mention the second year players.
Yeah, their first time playing in what the playoffs.
Yes, it's frightening. It's true.
See what I'm saying? It's good to get this playoff experience down, Rambo. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In 2026 this year, Rambo. Man, our team, you'll see. You'll see. It's gonna be awesome, Rambo.
I've been writing that same book right along with you. As you know what, these youngsters are coming to speed. This is one of those blessings in disguise.
Yeah.
Fred, Nick, they go down, and they come back next year. The table is set. All we got to do is try to maintain 75% health between the beginning and end of the season. Can't nobody stay with that team. Can't nobody do it.
This draft, Rambo. This draft is loaded with wide receivers, Rambo. So
yeah,
better believe Kyle is gonna get. Better believe they're gonna get. They're gonna get. I mean, because remember, we last time 49ers had a standout wide receiver. The last standout wide receiver we had was
T.O.
Brandon Lord. No, Brandon Lord.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't get enough love, does he? He's the one that made famous that catch that Odell Beckham Jr. gets all the credit for. Lloyd made that catch.
Brandon Lord was awesome, man.
Full
They just didn't
extension
give
in
him
the
no
air.
credit.
Wow. Touchdown. Boy, was a badass. Remember, he came back to us.
He was the very last one. The Crabtree won all that.
Yeah, I'm. You know, you get an argument about that, Anthony. A lot of people don't. Man, Crabtree's a mother bad. Yeah, okay. I don't argue with people about that. He was okay.
Man,
but I ain't putting him in.
Every time we went up against the Seattle Seahawks, man, Richard Sherman had it away with Crabtree.
I know. Man, and it wasn't no coincidence. Then again, I don't know. Maybe Cap was not great at. If he had Rodgers, somebody like that throwing at him, maybe that ball's put in a different place. Also, Cap didn't do anything about timing routes. Cap would throw you a bullet the second you was open, though. He had an arm. Oh my God, Cap had an arm. Woo,
yeah, Cap,
Jesus. Bolden was the only one who could handle those throws.
Man,
God, Antoine.
man,
But Antoine looked like a
that
beast.
Ball lost right now. Yeah, man, we were guessing all night with Frank Gore. Why you get way out here on the 5-yard line and not run Frank Gore? Man, that's baffling.
Nobody's ever going to forget that. Nobody's answered that question yet, Anthony. I don't even know if they've ever been asked that question, but nobody's ever answered that question. You got all-world Frank Gore at that time in his prime. Give him the damn ball. Give him the ball.
I mean,
No. We got to throw the ball.
Man, he was guessing all night. And y'all going to do that. Man, I was so heated, Rambo.
I was sick. I really was. I was physically ill for 2 days. That game was there to be taken.
Man, I like, oh.
And I love Cap, but he wasn't the guy for that particular point in time. Give the ball to Antoine. Oh, shit. Too late. Damn.
Yeah,
we lose more Super Bowls because we give them away than anything else. Nobody's ever came and kicked the 49ers' ass thoroughly in a Super Bowl. They 49ers find a way to give it to them. Hell, we've lost more Super Bowls than some of these teams that are talking shit have even participated in.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
This game coming up, Ronbo. I think if Kyle was smart, he would put Jacob Cowan out there.
I know. I'm thinking. I'm on that same page with you. Talk about it.
If you stretch the field, they'll take some of the what's called off McCaffrey.
Because they don't know him. You're right.
No, they don't know him.
You know.
So you have one or two choices.
True, but they could have.
You're going to try to stop Watkins.
I was getting ready to ask you about him.
Stop McCaffrey.
Have you heard anything about Watkins?
I mean, is you going to try to stop
I haven't heard anything.
Or are you going to try to stop McCaffrey? Which one you going to do, Rambo?
No, I got Cowens because Cowens has got more maturity. But we haven't heard from Watkins since the beginning of the season. He went down with a hamstring. And these guys never heal up from a hamstring. Oh, man. Anthony, we got to go. Let's remind me about this Friday because I'm gonna go look it up. I gotta find out what the hell's going on. All right, fam. See you Friday.
I appreciate you, Rambo.
Appreciate you, Anthony. You know this. Good night, fam.
All right.
Yeah, Jordan Watkins. All right. We got what is that kid that had all the speed a few years ago, and we finally just cut him. Tanjon, it's that time. Tanjon, come on in.
Hey, Ronbo. What's up? Wait, I could not wait to get my part out. I want to say what I got to say.
Well, you go.
I love Smooth.
Yeah.
And everyone else who was expressing and saying half the damn shit I was thinking about, right? And I put the whole blameless on Jed York. I said it years ago. I said Jed York only cared about having, I don't know what was his problem. Why would you want cheap freaking players that are mediocre and expect good coaches to coach them into being Super Bowl caliber? I mean, I don't understand that. I never understood that. And you could have had people who want to stay with the Niners. That's what I was talking about. You could have had folks who want to stay with the Niners. Didn't matter how much the salary was. They love the team. They love the fan base. They love where they live. They love everything. And they will go on out as a Niner. Okay? They want to some of them want to retire as a Niner. And then people talking about getting rid of them because they're old. That's what I'm saying. I don't like that. To me, that's age discrimination. If they still can play and kick ass, you let them stay and play and kick ass. They can win another one for the team. We win another one for the team. That's why we have an issue making it to where we got to go. Now, that being said, I think the Niners going to whoop Eagles' ass. What happened to them with the Seahawks ain't did shit but put fuel to the fire. Okay? I want everybody to know this. And when it comes to, I guess, the defense, I think an Arizona Cardinal for a D-line, they say he's a dangerous one. He's a problematic. Well, they signed him up for the Niners, and it's official. So he's going to play for the Niners on the 11th. So that's that one. But did you hear with, what's his name? Gosh, was it not Christian McCaffrey, but Kittle? Did you hear what he had to say? He didn't give a hell about none of this stuff, about the loss or nothing. That right there just pissed him off. Okay, all that did was say, I'm ready to bury another bird. So
exactly.
Listen,
You know, I just realized.
I don't
Eagles.
do these doubts. I have more faith in I have more faith in the Niners than anything in the world, and anything can go. And I want a huge upset. Anybody talking about, oh, the Eagles can beat the Niners? Well, I want a huge upset. I want a huge goddamn upset. I want y'all to know and keep that same damn energy, because I feel like they finna fight to get to that Super Bowl. They got too much to fight for. Ain't nobody finna quit. And we got quitters that's supposed to be Niner fans, and I don't appreciate that either. And whoever's getting high off that doubt, kill that doubt.
You know, we're tired of getting these situations and not coming out. We'll get over it. When game time comes, you know, people are gonna just, you know, we ain't here to lose. So yeah, we'll get over it.
Well, you know, I remember a long time ago when we was at Candlestick Park, and I remember I lived right behind Candlestick Park. I was on Peninsula Avenue, and we could walk to Candlestick Park. Yes, and I remember when Jed York came out to speak, and the whole damn crowd, you know, I just got to know him, and people was like, oh, you know. So Jed York comes out. He has on this khaki jacket with a khaki coat, and he's trying to explain. One of our good coaches I think it was 2008 or 2009, or something like that, 2005. I knew it was 2005. So one of our coaches got fired. And that was people were like, that's not even a coach's fault. So they got pissed. And a few of the good players seemed like every time a rapper from the Bay Area represent that player for the Niners, I mean, numbers and all, it seemed like they get traded right after they rap about them. To me, it seemed like Jay York was listening to these rappers, and they said, we need to trade them because we can get more money for these folks, and we could get cheaper players, and hopefully, but you've got to make sure to get to the Super Bowl. Well, after that coach got fired, and I forgot who, was it Mike Nolan? After he got fired, that's when people started cussing him out.
Yeah.
They was cussing Joe York out. They was running his ass up out of Candlestick Park. He came to speak, and nobody wanted to hear him. Nobody wanted to hear him. So
Jed was, you know what? Jed had just became in charge. He was too young. Jed didn't know a damn thing. I think Jed's been a nerd, all his life, and all of a sudden they put him in charge of one of the most famous football franchises in NFL history. Was a mistake to begin with. And his father, I blame him too. And why did you could have went and got somebody else, but they wanted to keep it all in the family. This is what happens. But nepotism is a scary thing. You don't go get somebody who knows what they're doing. Jed does not. But Jed's learned down through the years, and I think he's evolved, and he now knows. But you know who came and got him? You remember Trent came in and told him everything what he needed to, when to wear shoes, when not to, and wear a better blazer. Now I'm in charge, so all you do is sit back and let me run things, and you're going to be okay. You know, Trent didn't know what he was doing either. So you got blind leading the blind out there. You know, like, God. Remember Trent would come back with him 15 and 20 draft picks, and he'd bring back nothing? Oh, he got on my nerves.
And this is why I'm saying like this. Spend some money on someone who's real, who's ready to play for the Niners. You know, you don't want nobody, because look at the results we have. Look what we got out of it when you start doing when you start doing shortcuts. When we have Brady Ayuk, look what happened. Debo, look what happened.
Yeah, but you know what? They were good. Debo was damn good for a minute, and Ayuk has extraordinary talent, but head cases. Tangent, you know what I'd love to do? When they interview these guys, you know, you're going to draft them, especially wide receivers, I want to ask them certain questions. You got to think about what you're going to ask them, too, because that'll be key to what you're getting yourself into, you know? Because B.A. lost his mind when he got here. Debo, he just was greedy because Debo run around trying to do a fashion show and have 15 cars in the garage and things like that, you know? So, I mean...
Yeah, it's not so serious. Do that shit when you retire.
I mean, that's what the problem is. Immaturity is a problem, especially with wide receivers, apparently.
Yeah, but that's a poor excuse. They're grown men. These are poor excuses. You go in there to make a statement and to make fucking history. If you want to get a Lombardi trophy in the ring, you go out there, you act like men, not some spoiled ass child. And they don't know what to do with the goddamn. All they need to do is just sit your ass down, go humble yourself, go practice and be with the coach, and leave that damn attitude in the ghetto somewhere. I don't give a hell. You come out there, you play like men. When you lose, you dust yourself off like men. Go out there, study film, and get back out there and whoop the other person's ass.
Yeah.
That's fast. Take the pressure from last week on that person.
All right. Tanjon, I got you wound up now, don't I? Good stuff. Listen, I'll be back Friday looking for you. Bring me some more, okay? Bring us some more.
Right there. Okay. 9 gang. Love everybody and from the field mode. Love all of you.
Look at her. Boy, this Tanjon just was fire. Night, Tanjon. Hey, you Lorenzo. And we go from Tanjon to my boy, laid back Lorenzo. Boy, this is what I love about this program. Lorenzo, hey, Devontae, don't be spamming, please. Hey, Lorenzo, talk about it, man. What did you leave out? Anything the other day you want to add some more? What do you think?
No, I don't know. I thought I might have missed something earlier, you know. What, are we already out of the playoffs? I was thinking, fuck, everybody's like, look at next year, you know. And I was like, goddamn, I thought we were playing this weekend, you know. Fuck.
Hey, Lorenzo, but we got high standards. You know, people been crying about ever since, what Steve left.
All right, let's say 8 weeks ago, everybody we can't even make it to the playoffs, you know. Then you'd be like, oh, man, we got to win this game to make it even to the playoffs. You know, we had the playoffs locked up 3 weeks in, you know.
Yeah.
A while back. So I'm like,
yeah, we do that.
You know, I guess it's just perspective, you know. I mean, we're still in the playoffs, right?
We're in it, yes. We just feel shaky on shaky ground. Because you know how we come in. We're used to we know we're getting ready to kick ass.
Yeah, we got to beat 3 teams, right?
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see what this is going to be. It's a weird year, you know. I was kind of a little humble last game. I was kind of, oh man.
Which game? You see against the Hawks?
But then again, it's only 13 points, you know.
No, wait, Lorenzo, any other day,
13 points?
You're not going to beat the 49ers with 13 points. Not this year. Oh,
yeah, fuck.
Embarrassing.
I mean, who the hell are we? The Hawks? You know?
Yeah, we used to have a defense like that, though. Remember that? 2019? 2021 wasn't bad.
Oh.
Or 23, should I say. You know, I mean, remember Aaron Rodgers? I used to love Aaron Rodgers' face when he got dragged down in them sacks. It's like the camera stayed on him and followed him to the dirt. That look on his face was priceless. But we don't have anybody. We don't have a team like that, a defense right now.
Yeah, but you know, we're only one of 7 teams in the NFC in the playoffs, right?
That's hard to do.
I know. I know that your favorite team's not in there. Fuck them Cowboys. You know,
boys, we're the boys.
They can talk about next year, not us. You know, we're still in it, man.
The Cowboys ain't doing a damn thing next year either. They are just Jerry Jones has got to either hand that off to his son or do something. But get out the damn way, Jerry. They're never going to be anything with you in there.
Yeah. And then we've got 2 new linebackers, so I don't really know what to make of this.
Hey, one of them is a badass. I didn't realize that must have just happened within the last couple of hours.
Today I think it was. Yeah. You know, I mean, there's
but does he know? He doesn't know what we do.
We don't have one. I mean, we Winters and everybody went out, right? Bethune, Fred, God. But we're still in there, you know. Fuck it.
That's why 49ers nobody should hang their head. What we've achieved is nothing short of a miracle.
And
in the best division in the league.
Still there. And we've got the Eagles coming up, you know. I'll be happy to, you know, any game we win from here on out, we're still talking shit, you know. So we're
yeah. It's just, because
not like those other teams, you know.
You never know what's going to happen. And if the wrong team gets beat by the wrong team, boy, that's going to be celebration time. You know what's going to happen, Lorenzo? Them loud talking Ram fans. If they go into Carolina, it's a big possibility. It's hard to beat them in Carolina. If they come out of there with an ass whooping, Oh, I will enjoy that more than anything. I will enjoy that more than 49ers losing or winning. I really will.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna. You never know what's gonna happen. You know, that's the funny thing about it.
And I can do things. How you like me now, boy? It's like, oh no, God! Big Ben show all you comicals. Yeah, you guys have been taking a back seat then.
Yeah, you can't be coming on here crying about next year, like a baby.
I know we should not.
No, we're still in it. You know, we are still in it right now. It's barely started. You know.
I know.
So I think we can beat the Eagles. I just don't want to.
A lot of people do.
Chicago.
Yeah, it's just about the travel. But you know what? They're getting a 49 team is all pissed off. I do like our chances when I think about it. The 49ers are going to be playing hell of ball this weekend.
I mean, it just depends which Niners show up, you know. They might, go up there and kick Seattle's ass, you know. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, if they can, we'd have to come back to Seattle, I think. If we beat the Eagles, we've got to come back right back to Seattle, which is fine. We're on the West Coast.
Yeah,
that's fine.
It's better than going back to Chicago or something, you know.
The 49ers would love to play the Hawks again. If we can keep them below, they scored 15 points, Lorenzo. Yeah. But they stopped our ass from scoring a damn thing. That's the only bad thing.
And go up there with Trent and Ricky, you know? Yeah, so I don't know. We've got a good shot at anybody. So I'm not really too,
I know the way the league is now.
So. But I agree. What I tell you way back, Ronbo, I don't say die until we're out.
Damn right. That's what I call it. Die-hard 49er fans. Lorenzo.
Yeah, we're mathematically out. Like them Cowboys were like 3 weeks ago. Out.
We got to go, fam. I'm going to see you
All
Friday.
Right, brother. Hey, bang, bang. Everybody chin up. Later.
Yeah, there he goes. My dude, New Mexico. Lorenzo. See you Friday, fam. Right. Hey, yo, Rick.
Hello.
Hello,
Can you
Rick.
hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Hello.
Hey. Oh, awesome, man. Cool. Hey.
Yes.
I want to just share something here.
Please.
The Seahawks scored 1 touchdown against, that's all they scored was 1 touchdown. If I'm a Seahawks fan, I got to feel like crap because the team the week before scored 38 and was knocking on the door 45.
Yeah.
How can you feel good about scoring 1 touchdown? And how can we be afraid of a team that only scored 1 touchdown, especially if we get Trent back?
Good point.
They stacked the box, they moved up, and they got to do that because we can't stretch the field. But if we bring back that wide receiver and we got Trent, it's a whole nother game. It's not even close.
Yeah.
And I think it's a whole nother thing. And the other thing is, you win the way we've been winning, and you have 2 big games, it's hard to keep that pace up.
Yeah, that was 6 in a row.
Yeah, right. And so, but we just had 2 amazing games, and teams let off the gas. I think it's human nature a little bit.
Or worn out.
And you can try not to, but I think sometimes that happens.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, they scored 1 touchdown against. We had 9 linebackers when we started. We've gone through, I think, 7 of them now. How can you feel good when you're Seattle? What's that?
It's scary. We got through linebackers so bad we had to pick up 2 today, from what I understand. God.
Yeah, I think that we're at number 11. If I'm right, I think we will now have 11 linebackers. But I could be wrong. We may have to be off.
No, I don't think you're wrong. You might be short. We have went through an entire core or entire room or 2 of linebackers. It makes no sense.
Yeah. And they're bragging because how awesome their running backs are. Wow, I'm just so impressed. All I got to say, Seahawks fans, is I'm really impressed. You got 1 touchdown. You got 1 touchdown against a team that's just, we got, how many of these guys, they weren't in the NFL at all? Not one team wanted them. They all said, no, you suck so bad, we don't want you. Mm-hmm. They didn't play anywhere. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, you were able to run the ball against those guys. I'm not really all that impressed, but if we can get Mr. Warner back, oh my gosh.
Oh, he wouldn't be back to the FCCG, but still, my God, that would inspire. That whole club would be electric. So
yeah. And so, hey, I got just one thing that I wish so bad that we could solve that right tackle, but we won't go into that so deep. But McGlinchey, and now with the Colts or whatever his name is, man, he got chewed up. I don't know how much you just watched him, but he got destroyed this last game.
I never watch him. I'm watching everything else but the linemen because they're very depressing sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah.
If you were to watch, there's a few guys that do film, and if you watch, he got chewed up. Guys, yeah, they're running through him. It's not even it's less than a half a second. They just throw him on the ground.
See,
he is killing us. And look, I'm a 49er fan. I'm not trying to talk bad. I'm just saying that if you watch the film, you won't. It's hard to believe that Colton gets beat so bad, so fast. It's killing us, and it's cost us. It's cost us 2 Super Bowls. That right side, if you remember, 2 Super Bowls or the last Super Bowl, the big defensive end from the Chiefs, our guy, and he's the worst player on the team. I think he got hurt, and his replacement came in. So we don't even know how bad this guy is. Yeah. He lined up the wrong way, and when they snapped the ball to Purdy, he could have underhand passed in the end zone because I forget, was it Ayuk? But whoever was guarding our wide receiver fell on the ground. If he would have had 1 second, he could have just underhand. Anybody could have thrown that pass in the end zone. Yeah. But that right tackle failed miserably. And then 2 Super Bowls ago, do you remember? Out of the last 2 possessions, we had 3 balls batted down right side.
Yep. And who was that guy's name on the right side? He immediately was excused. No, on the 2019 Super Bowl, the right guard.
Yeah.
He was the breach.
Yeah.
That was an open door for the fourth quarter, the last few minutes. The Chiefs must have smelled an opening, and they were coming through that gap right and left. They were just taking turns, tag teaming. Garoppolo's under tremendous pressure. I said, how is this all of a sudden developing? Because a lot of coaches pay attention to that thing, and that's what they do. They exploit wherever you're bleeding. Damn it.
That's just good coaching. You find the worst guy, and you just, but
kill him.
I'm just praying that maybe in a draft, we got to do something. I mean, we're blessed to have Mr. Trent, but we won't have him forever. Anyhow.
His time.
I have a last question. Anybody can answer this, you football minds. Why don't we use 2 tight ends? This Tongues guy's proved himself. He's been great.
Schematically, and in Kyle Shanahan, I know how he'll explain it. Well, I've considered it, but schematically, it would make us weaker, and that's why I've got to stick with the plan I'm doing. We've considered we'll employ it when we think it's But Kyle, stop mumbo jumboing us. You know that would be more effective. There's something else wrong you're not letting us know about. Fam, I get really.
But we're short on wide receivers. This allows Kittle to just stay tackled. He can block. He can do his thing. It adds another receiver out there. And I'm not a super hard football guy. I don't know at all. It just, I see some teams, they run 2 tight ends, and if you're down a wide receiver, and we can't stretch the field anyways.
We got to go. It's all stuff that we.
Time, bro.
Hey, come back Friday if you got a chance. We'll talk some more about that. But it's absolutely true. I fully agree. All right.
You take care, man. Bye.
You too, Rick. Night, Rick.
All right. Yeah. Good night.
Harold. It says it's win or go home. It's cold, ain't it? It's just a scary thing. Win or go home. If Brock Purdy, Shanahan, doesn't show up for 2.5 quarters, do you play Mac Jones? Tough scenario. What do you do? Well, I don't hesitate. Mac Jones does not scare me. That dude, Mac Jones is a warrior. I didn't know. Everybody talked about him in the draft like he was a little wussy. Bernard was having a bag of potato chips. Z.
Ronbo.
Z, yes.
Listen, I'm not going to do the intro right away. I'm
I know you always
straight
dramatically
into
do
it, and then I'm going to come in with the intro. All right?
Yeah.
Put it like this, man. I'm going to apologize to the faithful. The reason why I'm apologizing to the faithful, because every time somebody asks me, what you think about your Niners this Sunday? I told him it's over. And that was very rude of me to say that because I felt like we was hurting. We injured. You know what I'm saying? And then I sat down and I saw us picking players up. I saw us still trying to get it together to make a run. And I looked at myself and I said, why would I go and tell people it's over? Why would I do that? The game didn't even start yet. You see what we did before with injuries. Why would I do that? So right now I just want to apologize to you, the faithful, and everybody. It ain't over. It's never over. We got time to get it together, get some more people, some more soldiers. And you know what I'm saying? And it's game time. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, the dark one is here.
I love that intro. No, you just had an emotional moment. A lot of us got pissed off and said things like that. It's not such a terrible thing. So you're forgiven. You know, it's just the way it is.
And
you
then
get
I
mad,
said,
especially after a game.
I say to you 2 weeks ago, or last week, 2 weeks, whatever. I say, yo, I'd rather get a loss now so we can go on the shoot again.
Yeah. You were right. We had 7 in a row, 6 in a row. Did we win? Yeah, it was.
Now, about
and
that
we did
5.
3 of those
We're gonna
games.
have 4, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Anyway, 3 of those games in 13 days. That's too much. They're not getting enough break. And they put back-to-back short weeks on the 49ers. You know, it was a bound to cause a problem. Because that tackling, what we did against the Hawks, boy, that was really weak. I mean, 2 and 3 guys just getting ran through by Charbonnet. Charbonnet's good, but come on, he's not that good. So, you know, we're okay now. They got the rest. Saquon could be in for a treat. Because look, hey, Z, what happened over in Indiana? Boy, Taylor's sitting there thinking, who the hell was that? Hey, Jonathan, yeah, that was the Niners, baby. So, you know, anything could happen this Sunday.
Exactly.
I ain't scared.
Let's get rid of these Eagles, and hopefully we get the Seahawks again, and we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I wish I would have said that. Yo, would be nice. Z, you at work? Because you know we'll.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll go ahead and appreciate your input tonight. I'm gonna tell you, I'll see you Friday then.
All right, faithful, keep your head up. It's bang, bang, not again to the death of me. We're going to go in. We're going to get the W no matter what happens. And if we don't get the W, be grateful for this team and be appreciative to what they did with all the problems and injuries they have.
Absolutely.
I'm proud of the team no matter what happens. Yeah. Bang, bang, not again. Dark one out.
Yeah. Night Z. See, we always got to remember that. No matter what happens, the 49ers, don't hang your head. Don't be ashamed. I mean, that's 12-5. Are you serious? With that team and situation we went through? AOE! He learned to turn his phone off, though. Because, see, otherwise we'd be hearing him sawing that log. He's out. All right, next. Burrow? Burrow, come on in, man.
Ronbo.
Yes.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Burrow, man, we're doing.
Bless you. Happy New Year.
Hey, that's 3 calls tonight out of New Jersey, Burrow. Y'all feeling good out there in the East?
We ain't giving up.
Yeah.
Don't go ahead. Don't.
I'm saying out there in the tri-state area, you have to deal with Eagle fans, don't you? We're gonna whoop that ass.
Yeah.
Burrow?
Yeah. On the job, they think we're gonna win, Ronbo.
Keep that energy.
Do you know how they be holding us? You watch the game?
Yeah.
You know how they be holding. The other team be holding. I watch the game. They be holding, man.
I know.
It's something about our team, like they play these games in a short period of time. It's something against our team they don't like. And I'm not on this phone to have church, but it's the devil. They don't like us, man.
Hey,
and our quarterback, he represents Jesus Christ. And that's what's wrong, man.
I love it.
I'm a Laker fan. They got LeBron James on the team. The man don't do nothing. That is messed up, man. It's messed up.
You know,
but I'm going to say this, too. The main thing about our conversation, I never met you, man. You are a good analyst.
Oh, thanks.
That dude, what's his name? Grant Cohn, he switches up. If the team win, he's for him. When they lose, he's a good. That dude is crazy. He's crazy. But I'm gonna say this too. I was doubting this team. So I'm gonna go for our team. 100. We got a chance, man.
We do.
We
always have a chance. This year especially. Because, bro, you notice how many teams that are losing? It's always a surprise. Did you think in your wildest imagination that Superman Josh Allen would be on his way to Jacksonville for a potential whooping?
I never would have thought that. No, Jacksonville got a bad team, man.
I know. Patrick Mahomes, gone. Joe Burrow, gone. Lamar Jackson, gone. The names are crazy. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's not, we can win.
We ain't trading up. We ain't getting that dude from Ball. We ain't getting that dude, man. We're going to keep what we got.
Who you talking about?
We got a good quarterback, man.
Oh, quarterback.
That Jackson dude. We don't want him.
No.
We don't want him. No. That dude garbage, man.
Yeah.
He's got.
No,
I'll tell you what. I know that you got other people to talk to. I'm gonna say something, man. I love you, man. Keep doing God's will. I gotta talk about the Lord, man. Keep doing God's will. In the name of just bless your family.
I mean, I really appreciate that. Ain't nobody bothered. It's just a wonderful thing. You're not out of time. If you got anything else you want to add, go right ahead.
Yeah, man. It's just how when we was on the winning streak. I watched the game, man. It's not like our defense is bad. They be holding, man. Me and my cousin is in West Virginia. They be holding our team the whole entire game. You can't get no pass rush if they hold you. You can't do it.
And if we hold, you know what, though, bro? It's interesting, though. Our guys don't get a lot of flags this year. For a young team, I'm kind of impressed with that. Because you know how we used to be mad as hell? Mm-hmm. We look up and there's another flag. Took us back 10 yards. Especially offensively. We'd have a man go down the field. Yeah. Debo got victim last year before he left. Debo would run the ball from the line of scrimmage all the way down to the 5-yard line of flag, bring it back. I said, oh my God.
But not cutting you off, I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad Ayuk is gone. We don't need no counsel in the locker room.
We don't.
Our locker room is together, man. They're together, man.
I agree.
Okay, like I say, man, I know that you want to give me time to talk. Hey, man, I pray to God one day that we meet each other.
Bro, it would be nice.
To watch the game together, man.
Oh, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
Hey, please do this. Please tell your family that bro upon us say bless them in the name of Jesus. Tell them that, please, man.
Bro, I guarantee I'll do that.
Name, keep prolong your days, man. In the name of Jesus, keep prolong your days, man. I mean,
Thank you, bro.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you, bro. I can't wait to talk to you.
All
Thanks,
right, man. I call you baby Friday night.
All right, be looking forward to it, bro. I always appreciate you calling.
All right, thank God.
All right, fam.
You're
Have a great night.
Man. Thank God for you, bro.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, bro. He's a really genuine, sensitive guy, I can tell, That's a nice thing. Nikita, this is a funny night because none of us are arguing with Nikita. But of all people, it's Jim Everett. Jim, we're not doing this for you, okay? I hope you get your brains beat out by the Carolina Panthers. If they dog walk your team, I may not even be able to. Boy, I won't sleep for 2 days. So,
Last year.
And,
People would run the Jim's all the way down to the 5-yard line. Hey, bring it back.
Okay, we're getting feedback. But I need my production team. Hey guys, we got to make a switch here. All right, hopefully they'll be back in a second. Well, yeah.
Our locker room is together. They're together, man. There you go. Okay, like I said, so that you have to talk.
Let me see if I can do something with this.
We need each other.
Bro, let me nice.
Watch game, Joe. Hey, please do this. Please tell your family that bro opponents say bless them in the name of Jesus. Tell them that, please, man.
Bro, I guarantee you.
And in the name, keep it on your days, man. In the name of Jesus, keep it on your days, man. I mean, man. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, bro.
Keep doing what you're doing. All right, man. I call you baby Friday night.
All right, looking forward to it, bro. Always appreciate you, Carl. All right. All right, bro. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. It's a really genuine sensitive guy. You know? That's a nice thing. The kid is, it's a funny night because none of us argue with Nikita. But of all people, it's Jim Evans. Jim, we're not doing this for you, okay? I hope you get your brains beat out by the Atlanta Panthers. If they dog walk your team, I may not even be able to, boy. I won't sleep for 2 days. You know, it was last year. Yeah, keep on running. She was all the way down to 5 yard line. Hey, bring it back. Okay, we get feedback. But I need my production team. Hey guys, we got we got.
Oh, Ronbo.
Hey, folks, Mike.
All right, we're back.
35 years. You can get a pre-approval 7 days a week. 20.
All right. Hey, yo, Bill.
Hey, Ronbo, how's it going? I thought that the number one seed gets the lowest seed. Is that not correct?
I thought so too, and the arrangement I was kind of confused by too. Yeah.
So we're being the 6th seed, and the Packers being the 7th seed. Wouldn't Seahawks get Green Bay?
See, I was confused by this too, but I didn't question it because I figured it's something I just didn't understand. So I don't know how this works.
Were you expecting Green Bay to lose to the Bears?
You know what? Because Green Bay, the Bears aren't they the number ones? They won the division, right?
Yeah.
They're the 3. Okay. There was a record-wise, it was going to be between, if the Eagles would have gotten serious and won that game, but they didn't care about, because they already won the division, the Cowboys were 30 miles behind them. So I don't know why the Eagles didn't care about that. They could have got a better position in the playoffs, too. I don't know what's going on with that, Bill. Somebody who knows how that works.
Eagles, who had the winner between the Rams and the Panthers?
Maybe. Because the way it is, I guess it was calculated.
The Bears barely beat the Packers last time, and this time it's not going to be the same result. Green Bay's going to beat the Bears.
You think so?
It's happening. Oh, it's happening. Green Bay's beating the Bears, so they're going to go to Seattle. Seattle's getting Green Bay, bro. So we need to stop looking at Seattle.
Man, somebody did say that in the chat earlier.
So if we beat the Eagles and we turn around and beat the Panthers, that means we have a home playoff in the NFC Championship against the Packers, right?
No, you still got to go. There's some other channels we got to go through before that, though. The Panthers have to beat the Rams, and
I see the Panthers beating the Rams. They beat them before. And
well, I mean, yeah. Well, okay. On that assumption, yes. I like that though, Bill. I really do.
We're going to have the Panthers, and then we'll get the winner between the Seattle Seahawks and the Packers. And the Seahawks are not beating Green Bay, and Green Bay is going to be banged up, so we're going to be at home in the playoffs against the Packers, right?
Yeah.
So we have the NFC Championship in Green Bay and in San Francisco, and then we got the Super Bowl.
Bill, I love your breakdown myself. I hope we go that route.
Because I don't see the Rams beating the Panthers. That was Seattle. Also, Seattle will only smash them, and the Rams are not that good.
Okay, And Red Eye says if they do win, they have to go to play the Seahawks the following week.
The only reason the Rams will get the Seattle Seahawks is if the Bears beat the Packers and the Niners lose to the Eagles. That is the only way the Rams get Seattle.
I don't mind. Whenever they get them, it'll be fine with me because, that's an ass kicking coming.
Right. But the Rams are not going to show up. They're going to show up next year. They're not going to show up. They're going to get beat by the Panthers. The Packers are beating the Bears. Niners should beat the Eagles, and I say should. And the rest is cakewalk to the NFC Championship, bro.
You got it all worked out, don't you? Yeah, I love it.
The Seahawks are not beating the Packers. They are not beating the Packers. I promise you that. That's when the Packers are going to lay everything. They're going to have to put their soul and everything out on the field against the Seattle Seahawks, and they're gonna have to face injuries like there's no other just to get a win, and they're gonna be all tired and beat up, and we're gonna have to walk, and then we're gonna get them, and we should be able to get to the Super Bowl with no problem.
Okay, and you know what? I hope we follow that path because there's a lot of fun in that. Because as I say, if the Shams go all the way to Carolina and get their butt handed to them, my God, that's going to be a joyous moment. I can appreciate that. As I say, I can appreciate that us better than us beating the Eagles. What? No, they didn't. I can see me now. I'll go nuts. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, God.
Beautiful. That's how it should be set up. That's how it would go. And I don't see the Panthers laying the egg. They lay 2 or 3. Listen, Ronbo, they lay 2 or 3 straight eggs in a row. They're not laying another egg. The Panthers are not going to lay another
That's
egg.
right. They've lost.
They lost 2 or 3 straight games. They're gonna tune it up against the Rams, and they're gonna beat the Rams because they would lay back these 2 or 3 games. And they got lucky to get in. And
you're right, Bill.
Heaven and long.
You're right because there's a matchup issue. Bill, we got to go. Let me see you Friday.
Give me a 49 Chatter, and let's stop talking about Seattle. We're not gonna see him again.
All right. Niners! For Big Bill.
One more thing before you go. I got to congratulate the Seattle Seahawks for their Super Bowl win against us because that's the only Super Bowl you're going. Have a nice day.
Night, Bill. Yeah, there is a matchup problem. Don't assume anything with the Panthers and Shams because if we both agree, the Panthers secondary, they feast. If you continue to throw the ball, they get a beat on it. They really do a good job of that. Who loves to throw the ball? Yeah, that's what the problem is. Hey, yo, E, let's stick back on E. E!
Ronbo, what's good with you?
E, we came with you already. I'm glad you woke up for us. Man, we're sitting up tripping on, the fact is that we're going on the playoffs. And a lot of people have lost confidence in our team due to the fact that what took place here just a few days ago. E, are you of a mind that what happened a few days ago stays wherever it was? It's no problem. We're ready to go. Or do you have some other way of thinking about this? I know you, E. I know you do. Go ahead.
Hopefully right now, it's just another, we gonna start from square one and get it going. Forget Philly, forget Rams, forget anybody. It's about us. Just get this win in front of us right now. Philly is not playing that great, so let's get on them.
That's true. They're really not.
All right. Once again, we was talking about the offense. Cal Shanahan, we need you. We need you to put up 30, 40s in these playoffs. Defense, we need you. We need you to hold them under 20 in a game. So, cross your legs, cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross everything you can cross, man.
We got We do have an issue, though. We have to have somebody who can get downfield. If for no other reason but to bring people, you take that safety and that corner out of the middle of the field along with the linebackers and corner. It's overpopulated in the middle of the field. Why? Because Ricky Pearsall, who missed the game, is very good at causing teams to clear out. He is enough of a threat that teams respect him and they get the hell up out the middle of the field. Now, if he's not there, they'll do just what the Hawks did. Sit right back in the middle, wait for the 49ers to throw the ball, and you got people sitting up right on the line of scrimmage. If you try to run, we got that covered too. It's a fundamental thing. All you got to do on defense is that if we don't get somebody to open that field up, we're in trouble. But if we do get somebody who can open the field, yeah, it could be interesting.
Like when we sit back and think about this game, we think about a lot of things, like Jordan Watkins and the other guy.
Well, Cowling is coming back,
but they can open the field up for us because they got the speed.
Yeah, Cowling is gonna. He'll play this weekend.
What was his name? What name?
Cowling, Cowing. He's a 4.38 guy.
Oh yeah, Cowan and the other rookie, the rookie wide receiver.
See, Jordan Watkins. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know that he's still got a hamstring issue, but they don't seem to even be considering. You know what his problem is? He's not blocking. You know how Kyle is.
Why did we pick him?
I know. You know what? That's a good point. When you interview these kids before the draft, see if their coach asked them to do that. And then Kyle gets some. Okay, well you got to block. What? You know what blocking is?
The first year they've been drafted, so whatever. We need to get a whatever. What was the word for it? We need to get a procedure. What's going to work? If we talked about 4 weeks ago or so, all them rookies ain't playing. Only person who was playing was the number one guy, and he hurt. We picked all these people, and they ain't even playing.
I know. And this is every year. Remember that kid we had, the really fast, the first fast kid we got about 3-4 years? We got him 4 years ago. And everybody was all excited. The guy has a vapor trail behind him, right? And Kyle, had him on the IR, and he just kept him on the shelf and kept trying to work with him. Danny Gray, thank you. Remember Danny Gray?
Yep, Danny Gray too.
Kyle gets these kids. If they don't block, you're not going to play. Okay, well, Kyle, you know what? Don't get him. Get somebody who has speed, if it's possible, and can block. But don't get him and waste that pick. And don't even bother to use him.
What about the big guy who do the back flips? The DT doing defensive end doing back flips.
Oh, that big kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anderson. Anderson, I don't know where he is.
That's what I said. When we really
was it Anderson?
Do a deep dive into this. It's like
somebody else. Did we get him? I know what you're talking about because I want to make who?
Somebody James.
Richie James.
Oh, Richie. Oh, yeah, wide receivers. We're still about wide receiver. Yeah, Richie. You remember how Richie James? He's retired. Anderson. I mean, remember Richie James looked like he weighed 130 pounds soaking wet. When you got him, you knew he wasn't going to be able to block.
Yes.
So why did you get him?
Yes. Oh, because we seen this, and this. Well, what did you see? And if you didn't see it or you thought you seen it and it wasn't there, then you stop trying to see that.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense wasting picks and knowing you're not going to like him later. So I went to
linebackers. Well, Nick Martin and we got two linebackers who wasn't even playing or wasn't in the pre.
I forgot all about Nick Martin. That's how bad it is. We would need the line. Oh, that's right. And we go and call two other guys. We got to go. Oh, man. Hey, remind me about Nick Martin Friday. I really want to get into that. I'll see you Friday.
We keep backing up by Ronbo Sports, Love, Flight, Subscribe, Niner, Empire. Bang, bang, Niner.
again.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's knock their damn teeth out their mouth, boy.
He's out the East Coast. That's the way to like him even more.
Word. Let's go Jersey style.
Hey, Jay Rich, is Nick really hurting? Because the thing is about Kyle is he'll make it seem like people are hurt. There's nothing wrong with him. Kyle just has one reason not to play him. So, I wonder about that. Niner for life. Come on in.
Ronbo, you see it.
Niner for life? I can't hear.
Ronbo.
A little louder?
Ronbo,
oh, yeah, on the
can
screen.
you hear me?
Oh, now I can. Hey, come on in, man.
Yeah, this E, man. This E.M.A. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ellis, you sounded entirely different. You remind me of a guy I used to know. He was a bad guy. Every time he talked, he always acted like he was looking over his shoulder. Ellis, get in here, man.
Should I use my AirPods or something, or can you hear me good?
It's not bad. Not as good as usual, but not bad. Go ahead. Let's see if we can work with this.
Yeah, you see the picture, right?
I'm loving it. Brock Purdy with that eagle in the cage. I'm loving it. Everybody else see it too.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can still hear you. It's just a little faint.
I put the earbuds in, the ear things in, not the Bluetooth, but the ones with the cord.
Okay, cool. Good. It sounds okay.
Okay. But yeah, man, look, so this picture, man, is from the last time we played the Birds, man. What did we cook them? Was it 48-19 or something like that? We destroyed
we beat them up.
Yeah, and that was with our full strength of a team that we had, with our actual quarterback. Now, will we repeat that? I don't believe so, because we have a completely different roster as far as on the defensive side of the ball, and we didn't have Ayuk and Debo. We had Ayuk and Debo the last time we beat them up. But this is just a reminder, man. We made it through a season. I'm pissed off about the game from last weekend. Obviously, I don't know too many of us that aren't. But what I had to do in looking at things from a different perspective is we made it through an entire season and got 12 wins, and would have been even 13 wins if we would have just actually competed last weekend the way that we should have. We still could have beat the Seahawks.
Oh yeah, they didn't score no points.
It seem like, yeah, they had 13 points. They could have had 19 points, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? If they wouldn't have missed those 2 field goals.
Yeah, it's been less than 20.
Even 19 points ain't shit for the way that they were actually moving the ball down the field and getting those big gashes on the run game. The run game really is what, offensively made them look like they were doing something. So, if we can just compete offensively, granted, we're going to be missing Tatum Bethune, this game. I think that's the only difference at the linebacker position. He's not good in pass coverage. He's a hard hitter. He's good at, certain things, but as far as leadership and things like that, he's lacking a lot of natural senses and things to be able to kind of sniff out plays. And that's what happens when you have a lot of, younger, underdeveloped guys on the defensive side of the ball. So that's what we're seeing. You know what I'm saying? The offensive line of the Seahawks, they were getting, their offensive line was getting to the second level, and they were, it almost looked like screens. They were throwing screens all day because of the open lanes that the offensive line was creating, even going to the next level, the second level, and even sometimes the third level, clearing out linebackers and clearing out secondary to give Charbonnet and, Walker those run lanes that they had. So we need the offensive line to get the hell off of the, the line of scrimmage and get to the second level and actually sustain some blocks and get upfield. McKivitz got his ass whooped. You know, I know he's been overall. I think he's had a pretty. This might have been his best season.
Yeah.
But we definitely need the offensive line to step it up this weekend. We got, you know, I think they got like 3 Georgia boys on the defensive side of the line. They got Jalen Carter over there. He's been wrecking shit. I mean, you know, they got
Lane Johnson's coming back too.
Okay, and that's on the offensive side of the ball. So that's, you know, that's a big plus for them. So there's just, you know, things we're going to need to do to make sure that we can compete in this game. I think there will be some opportunities for us, but the pass game has to definitely be there. I don't know what happened last weekend. I feel like Kyle called like more of a vanilla, you know, kind of game. He seemed, his strategy was more scared than it was, you know, fearless and ballsy. And that's why the offense looked the way that it did. He can't do that shit again. So I don't know what he was on. I think he might have gave Seattle a little bit too much credit, and made them, you know, and played in a more fearful and conservative way. And we see what happens when Kyle does that. We usually don't have a high-scoring game or successful turnout when he coaches that way. And that hasn't been what he's done primarily this season. He's actually coached a lot more, with a lot more, you know, balls and goal throughout the season. And so I just hope that him and what's his name, Kubiak, Clint, Clint or Clay.
Clint, yeah, that's him.
Yeah,
come up with a little better plan. Alice, we got to roll. I'm gonna tell you what. Observations are on point as usual. I'm gonna see you Friday before. Well, it's gonna be a shaking day because most of us are a little worried. But we, you know, we got to win this game just to make up for last week. All right. So I'll see you Friday, Phil.
We you know, look, we gotta come to play. If we come to play, we're gonna be all right. So
it is,
and we have the ability to do that. So the offense is gonna have to, you know, get this shit together. But shout out to fam, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe. You know where you at. Wipe your feet. Shout out to chat, man. Shout out Nikita the Hero. My man Money Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Shout out Tony Tone. Shout out Frank Show. The Dragon family. Donut Tisha. Smooth. Brian. And Detroit's worse than everybody. We already know that, Don. Appreciate that. Anyway.
All right, Ellis.
Thank you, fam.
Thank you.
Production.
Night, fam.
Peace.
And Flores.
Ronbo. Man, it's been some time, man.
Yeah, Flores, you know, because like, I'm trying to remember the last time we talked. That wasn't that long ago. It seems like it's only 2 or 3 weeks at the most. Or was it last 2 weeks? Flores, at any rate, so here we are, sitting up here with, you know, some of us are insecure, me. Some of us are real confident. Some of us don't know where we're at. Flores, about that game that just took place, do you think they're connected in any way? Should that happen to happen again this weekend? What are you thinking?
I mean, first I want to highlight it. Well, what a call by Ellis. You know, I feel like he made a lot of the points I was going to say. But to answer your question, Ronbo, what we saw Saturday, man, it was depressing. I was there. I sat front row, right behind the Seahawks bench, and Steven celebrate and wave at me and laugh at me. It was disgusting, man. I do want to say this, Ronbo. I know that they only scored 13 points, but let's be honest, Ronbo. Me and you have eyes. It should have been more. We got absolutely beat out there. I don't want to say the word, but we got
it's true.
Beat, you know,
they physically just
we got moved around.
Yep.
We got destroyed out there, and it highlights a lot of our key things we need to upgrade this season. But that's for the off season. I want to stay with this season. I'm really nervous for the Philadelphia Ronbo. I think that they are built the same as Seattle, but not so. They're not correlated as much as Seattle. They do have some divas on there. They do have some coaching issues in there. So I would see us getting a chance, but like Ellis said, Kyle needs to get out of his ass, man. That whatever he called Saturday, that wasn't him. That wasn't us. I do agree with Ellis. I think they gave Seattle a bit too much credit. I know it's one hell of a defense, but when you have the players that we have, when you have a beast in George Kittle, when you have CMC, when you have a genius in Kyle, you need to score more than 3 points, no matter what the situation is. And to me, you shouldn't be running flea flickers, strict plays in the second quarter. What are you doing? That's some high school stuff. You don't do that when you're still in a ball game. What does that say to the team? That says, I ran out of ideas. Let me just see what works. Come on. We can't do that.
But Flores, George Kittle and everybody else, it got so bad. McCaffrey, they were staying in, trying to block for you've seen it close. How much time did Brock have to react upon that ball being snapped?
Oh, Ronbo, it was less than 2 seconds. And you know what was worse?
Yeah.
When he did complete a pass, in less than 3 seconds, a Seahawks defender was there to tackle the player.
See,
that's how good this defense is.
That's what
scares me.
That's what Shanahan was. There wasn't a lot you could do. You needed Ricky P really bad. People keep like, man, come on, man, you've been too much on Ricky P. No, you don't understand. People don't like him because he's tender. But when it comes to playing football, that dude can play. And we needed him.
Oh, he's a baller, Ronbo. And I'll end it with this. I do feel like we do have a chance against Philadelphia, but this defense just needs to step up because they were getting moved out there, and not only are we playing against Barkley, but you have a little quarterback that could squat 1,000 pounds that could also run the ball. And you know what happened? And you know what happened with Caleb? Him running around extending plays. They dropped 38 on us. So we need to really self-assess ourselves and truly just go out there and play our ball. But at the same time, it's going to be really difficult. It's going to be one hell of a game, Ronbo.
It is. But you know what? I forgot about how powerful Jalen is. I need Alfred Collins and CJ to grab him at the same time to get him down. If he gets down around the corner, I got them linebackers that are kind of tender out there. I'm a little worried about that now that you mention it. Damn.
We need to put Big Show at D tackle, Ronbo.
Be ready for money then.
Andre Ronbo, good talking to you as always.
Hey,
I'll
Flores,
definitely call
always
Friday
appreciate
just to give my predictions and see you, Ronbo.
All right, Flores. Have a great night, fam.
See you, brother. Likewise.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Hey, yo, Raymond out in Virginia. You ain't waiting.
What up, man? What up, Ronbo?
Virginia, man, Raymond was sitting there, man. You know, we being 49er fans, we're all up in our feelings now, bro. Because you know what, Raymond? You was up in yours the other day, but I was feeling it. And I was up in mine for 24 to 48 hours. But you know what? It's over. We got to go get this done. And the Eagles, they were glad to see us. For that alone, Raymond, that attitude alone. I hope the 49ers feel, oh, y'all want this? Okay. We coming to give it to you. You know? So what do you think?
I don't know if it's okay to say what I think, Ronbo.
Go ahead, let it out, Raymond. This is what we're here for.
Ronbo, I don't even know the Seahawks running back names, and they just torched us like that. We just picked up a linebacker off the street. We just picked the linebacker up off the street, man.
Yeah, no.
This is terrible. John Lynch was in there screaming and hollering. I don't know what he's screaming and hollering for because he should have did something at the trade deadline. Like you see, come on, man. This is I don't know if Ronbo, I think this is it, Ronbo. I think motherfucking Saquon sorry for cussing. I think Saquon Barkley going to cook us, man. We don't got no defense. And then I heard a caller earlier. He said, Kyle Shanahan, we need you to score 40 points every game. Ronbo,
it shouldn't be like that. You know? God.
Ronbo, I just worry myself to death, man. I really want to come on here to tell you I appreciate you and your platform, man. But
thanks,
I
man.
think the buck stops here, man. This week, man. I'm a realist. I know y'all. I know the fans is hopeful and faithful and all that. They probably be mad at me, man. But I just being real about it.
Don't give up, Raymond.
The defense is horrible, man.
Wait
I've been
until at
looking
least
at
the
film
fourth
all week.
quarter.
Those guys
right?
is not in the right gaps. It's sad, man, because we made it here. Yeah, people say, yeah, we shouldn't have made it this far.
Well,
but I'm like, bruh, we shouldn't make it this far. But we did, and we here, and we got this. We got to fight his punch.
Yeah.
And it's sad that we got to depend on the offense to score 40 points a game.
I know.
You know, we just picked up a linebacker off the street. He's going to start probably.
You know what though? Maybe not. He might be in this to back up, but because we can't, if we run out of the linebackers on the field now, we're dead meat for sure. So a lot of times, the guys like this, Kendricks is going to start, and Curtis Robinson is going to be with him. Now, that third body, it's going to be one of these guys you're talking about, I guess.
We just picked him up. Did you see it?
No, I heard about it while it started to smoke. This happened within the last
Eagles,
2 hours or so.
He played for the
3 hours.
Cardinals. He was on somebody's practice squad.
That's the only thing that's available. I'm feeling you on this, though.
Trade deadline. Why they ain't do nothing at the trade deadline?
Especially that cornerback that's doing a good job. I wanted him ever since he got drafted. The one from the Saints. I seen him get picked up. Said, we could. He came in. They gave him a look, but didn't think to sign him.
And they say any given Sunday, Ronbo. So it is any given Sunday, but I just don't feel good about this. I don't. I can't even try to be. I'm like, yeah, we could. I'm one of the biggest. I love the 49ers, man, and I just like. How we gonna win this game? I mean, we've been in some games where we shouldn't have won, and we won. So I know where there's a will, there's a way. But if I'm thinking reasonably and just using logic and take my emotions out of it, where do we beat the Eagles at?
Raymond. Okay, just to make you feel better, the Eagles ain't look like the Eagles this year. They look okay, but they don't look like they did last year. So we, like you said, we got a puncher's chance.
We activated a wide receiver, didn't we?
Cowing, Jacob Cowing, yeah.
So this is when he get activated in the playoffs. They didn't want to put Jordan Watkins in nothing. They didn't want to give him no reps or nothing.
Jordan,
he just gonna come out there in 5 days, right?
I think Jordan might be on the IR because I know we got a linebacker on the IR. Somebody just enlightened me on that because I didn't know where Nick Martin was. Boy, if we pick up one more player that doesn't understand football, man,
I respect the platform. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Yeah, they probably dogging me in the chat, but I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like how? We got to score 40.
We need to score 40 anyway. I want that offense to be cooking.
35.
So they can get
we got to score 35, Ronbo.
Well, that should be enough.
Every game.
Yeah, that's true.
Man.
We got to wait till that defense to grow up a little bit. I got to have Fred and Nick back, too. So, they're doing the best
that's what I'm saying. We need our guys back. We need these guys to get better. We got to wait for them. But Ronbo, we just was in a position to get the number 1 seed.
I know.
So I think this was our year if it didn't happen. Like, look at where we at. Nobody in the NFL scares me, man. Nobody scares me. You know who scares me in the NFL?
Who?
Us. My team. Me.
I knew you were going to say that. I just watch him say us. Raymond, we got to go on that note.
We don't have no business. If we win, man, we don't have no business winning because we don't got nobody out here, man. I'm just thinking about defensive side. I think, but I understand if we get the time of possession, we just got to stay positive, I guess, right?
Well, we should. Raymond, we got to go, Raymond. You're always entertainment. I'm gonna see you Friday, and you're gonna be okay. And Sunday, Raymond, I told you, man. Wait a minute, don't call it yet. Anyway, I'll see you Friday, okay?
All right, Rob. All right, peace.
All right, Raymond. Cool.
Ronbo, what's up?
Hey, hold on, fam. Harold says, if the 49ers defense holds the Eagles to 13 points, do the 49ers win? Is that a trick question? Harold, come on, baby. Now everyone is trashing the defense, but it's the offense who gets the shutdown, bro. They did this time, though, did they? I didn't even think about it during the course of the game. All I knew is we was having trouble scoring. But when you think about it, it's ridiculous that they got away with beating us 13-3. Delaney.
What's up, man?
Tony, man, we're just sitting back here and hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I'm just driving home from work. But yeah, right. I'm out here in Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
In Massachusetts.
Doing the East Coast.
Patriots fans. Yeah.
But they ain't had that much. They ain't had that much to scream about in a long time. Patriot fans.
Yeah, that's what they do. They out here acting a fool. They all, excited about where they at right now, and I'm repping the Niners out here hard. You know what I'm saying? I work for the sheriff's department out here.
Okay.
I called you a couple of times before in the past.
All right.
And man, I'm excited for the game, but I'm also concerned too.
Yeah.
I can't come here lying. I'm a little concerned too. You know what? I was telling people at my job that Brock Purdy is a really talented quarterback, and in my personal opinion, for him to go to that next level, man, for him to really be like up there with the greats, I really think he needs to get to that point to where, you know what, if Kyle Shanahan's genius ain't working for him and that team on the field, and it's time that they're playing the Eagles or any other team, I just want him to go and do his own thing, man. That's all. I'm not trying to say disrespect Shanahan and his genius, because it's definitely there. But in order for him to go to that greatness, I just need that. If you think about it too, man, look, every quarterback, all the great quarterbacks, Favre, Montana, all these guys, they always had those kind of love-hate relationships with their head coaches, man. And I want to see Brock Purdy go to that level, and I definitely think he's ready for it, just because if you look in the last game with the Seattle Seahawks, towards the end in the fourth quarter, you have Brock Purdy doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't staying in that pocket.
And are you appreciating that? Because you see, you need a quarterback, because the coach cannot hold your hand for the whole game. That's why I always appreciated Brock when he was going off schedule. Even in his first 2 years, Brock was doing things off schedule, because Shanahan would come and tell the press about it and tell you why it was. He said, well, blah, blah, blah was open, but a good play. That one that George Kittle was in the back of the end zone and Brock hit him, but Kyle's telling the press about JJ standing right on the goal line. I said, Kyle, was that worth mentioning? Kyle has been somewhat relieved of his duties, and he's letting Brock do it now because he knows Brock has that capability. This is the kind of quarterback that can win a Super Bowl, so I'm loving it.
Right. You're absolutely right. I just want Brock, if he got to run out that pocket, because our
Yes.
O-line gets overwhelmed, run out that damn pocket, reassess that offense, and do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do. You ain't Kaepernick with them legs, but
Yeah.
you can reassess that offense like you've been doing.
Yeah, he can get out and get
You
open.
can reassess that offense and do your thing and make a play.
Even if he doesn't do any more than Caleb Jackson or Williams. Get out of the pocket, get a good look, keep your eyes downfield, and find a receiver.
Exactly. And that's what I think. That's what I think is going to take us on the long haul, and even to a Super Bowl championship, man. That's what I personally believe.
He's got that. He's got it.
We need our people involved, and we need our people involved, and we also need to be able to do what we need to do on the ball offensively. I'm very proud of the 49ers and their defense, because you know something? We lost the game, but they only allowed the Seahawks to get 13 points. They didn't kill us.
They missed a couple of field goals, but still, a one touchdown, no matter what, that was damn good.
Right.
Yeah.
That was good, and everybody talked bad about our defense, and I felt a certain way about our defense too. They showed up to play that time, so I'm proud of them.
Yeah.
I'm proud of Brock, even Kyle. We can still pull it away this year. We can still get them in Philadelphia this year.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm concerned, and I'm ready for a win, but I'm not gonna have my blood pressure so high when I'm watching.
Yeah, I know, right? don't have great expectations.
I watch the game while I'm at my job in the
and stay relaxed.
Inmates.
I've got the same feeling. Don't get overly excited and let yourself in for pain. I hate that. If you know what, because we go large, lofty expectations in the situation, and we know the situation well, we're not exactly the 49ers at full potency. So if they go in there and do a good job, be happy with that. If they don't win, don't get mad. You know what's going on. So yeah, that's me.
But I want them to win.
I do too, of course.
Victorious. I want them to win. The Super Bowl is at our house. It would just be so beautiful and so good to have them win the Super Bowl this year with the Super Bowl at our house.
Fred will be back for that, if that should happen. Hey, fam. Delaney, we got to go, fam. I tell you what, I appreciate hearing from you. We'll be back Friday if you want to extend into any more concepts.
I'll definitely be back here Friday with you.
All
Hopefully
right.
I'm not
You're
working so crazy. I get forced to work my job a lot. But yeah.
You can imagine.
You know.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, fam. Hang in there. Be safe. All right. All right, Delaney.
Yeah.
Tony must be at a dock or a diner. Which one is it? Tony.
Ronbo.
Tony.
What's happening, brother?
Tony, I love it. You know, you guys in Aussie, you guys as bad as us. What's that guy shouting about back there? I love it.
It's our, what do you call it? It's our Christmas today, so.
Oh, really?
We are Orthodox. We go by the old calendar. It's called the Gregorian calendar. So
wow, I didn't know that about you, Tony. Awesome.
Falls on the 7th of January by the old calendar.
Wow.
So there's a shitload of people in there. I'll get out of that room.
They're having a good time, too.
Yeah. Well, here we are, Ronbo.
Yes, here we are. You know, and a lot of people, Tony, there's a lot of mixed feelings out here about our team and their chances after watching what happened this past week. And so, you know, where are you at on this?
Well, you heard what Ellis said. You know what I mean? I think you hit the nail on the head. All I can do is just add to it. Like, this is... If we're going to win this game, Ronbo, it's going to be... You know what has to happen, all right? Shanahan has to go up to Brock Purdy and say, our offensive line is complete shit, all right? And to give yourself time, you see danger coming, roll out of that pocket.
Oh. I said that all game long. Get out of there.
All right. Yes, get out of there. We've been doing that all the way up until this game. Why?
No,
and we've been putting 30-something points on the board. When you got a good formula, stick to it. Don't change it, mate. All right? What happens? This guy's probably said to him, look, you're going to stay in the pocket. We're playing the Eagles. The Eagles are going to want to break his hand again. All right? This is a team that they're going to come out all cocky. They're not going to go after anybody else except for Brock and try and hurt him. All right? So if Shanahan doesn't go up to Brock and say, look, whatever plays we're calling, roll out of the pocket, mate. You see danger coming. Get the fuck out of there.
Immediately.
Don't stay there.
Because you can tell, because they're back there so quick. Don't wait. Exactly.
Yeah. He's got the speed. He's got the quickness. And if he does that, we're in with a big chance, not just a little chance, a big chance to create the upset and stick it up the bloody goddamn Eagles and say, we owe you that one, boys. We owe you that one.
Damn right. Tony, you know the spread? I have not checked that out yet. How much are we?
I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, wait a minute, Jack.
But they're going to be favourites.
You know what? I heard something about 2 or 3. It wasn't as big as I thought it might be. It's not that much.
I thought it would have been about 4.
It's somewhere in
4 or
there.
5.
4-3. It's not big. Of course, and right nowadays in football, that is big. 3 or 4 is like really big. Teams are winning by that all the time. But we'll see. Oh, okay, Nikita says 4.5. 4.5
We've got
points.
no linebackers through left.
I know they picked up a couple of guys that were just sitting at home sleep. So I don't know how that's going to work out. But Kendricks is going to start most likely at the mic, and Curtis will be at the Sam. Opposite weak side. I don't know how they're going to do this. Those guys are not going to play unless they have to. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, unless Fred's...
they're probably already. Fred's probably already restrained. He's probably got guards around his house not to let him out.
Fred's going, listen, man, we can't lose this game just because we've got no linebackers. I'm coming in at Mike. I'm not doing much, but I'm just going to direct the troops around the place.
I'll see him now coming in. Exactly, probably disguised. I mean,
put me on a snap count. He'll even trick him into lying into saying put him in on the snap count. He'll say, "I'm not coming off the field, Kyle."
Look, you know what? You get Big Al, all those guys. You got to hold him off. I don't want him getting hurt. He's a maniac. He played with a broken foot. Tony, last year he played with a broken foot. How many guys have played a game of football with a broken foot? And Fred stayed out there the entire season.
They knew he had a broken foot. They let him play.
Yeah. And that might be why it's kind of fragile this year. It healed up okay, but not probably enough.
100%. That's why it's his injury. They knew. They let him play, and this is the result. But as I said, Ronbo, you know deep down in your heart, like, if you're in the game, you're in with a chance. But you know yourself, this is choker hand speciality, big game pressure, all right?
Yeah.
And if Brock Purdy's not rolling out of that pocket, brother, we have got
no problem.
Buckley's chance of winning. We're not winning this game if Brock's not rolling out. And if Shanahan doesn't call an aggressive game plan, that's another thing.
Tony,
that's going to be against us. Just stick to what you've been doing. 30
Tony,
points.
You're scaring me, Tony. Listen, let me get you back to your party. I know it.
I'm just telling you the truth.
No, I don't want it. I can't handle the truth. Listen to me. Let me see you Friday, okay?
Brother, put me down right next to you. I can't handle it either, but it is what it is.
Don't have a great celebration. I'll see you Friday. Cheers.
All right, brother. Shout out to Everett, Big Show, Papa Dragon, 49, Brian, the rest of the bastard, Smooth Operator, Frank. Frank, give us a fresh sandwich this week.
He does that so well.
Up to Frank. We're leaving it up to Frank. If we lose, we're blaming Frank. That's it.
Yeah, he'll have to
and the rest of the crew, shout out to the chat and everybody else, and see you in the next one.
Looking forward to it. Cheers, Tony. Happy Christmas.
Cheers.
All right.
Thank you very much, brother. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, we've been sitting here a long time. I'll be right back. I got to get rid of this my drink here.
Are you on today? Yeah, but hey,
Christopher, thanks for waiting. Come on in. Christopher. Christopher, hello? Hello?
Can you hear me, Ronbo?
Now I can. Hey, Christopher, come on in.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing all right, for a 49er fan. Christopher, what's so funny? If you would have rather asked everybody that's a 49er, they got that. They're all frowned up and everything. Christopher, how'd that game impact your thinking? What do you think is going to happen? We're going to wait till Friday to give scores and everything like that. But Christopher, where's your thinking right now regarding the San Francisco 49ers? Because we were kind of shocked, at least most of us were, that we got beat by a team that scored 13 points. What are you thinking?
I think it was a hard-fought battle. I think we could have did a lot better than we produced on the offensive side. But I believe the defense has been holding us down all season. So for the defense to play the way that they played and only give up 13, I think it was a good job still all around for the team.
And Christopher, what's so funny? Because everybody's talking about they should have been 19. I say, so that's still a field goal. That in itself is already good. They didn't let them into the end zone.
Exactly.
So yeah, we need to give the defense a little more credit than we're giving them. Yes. We're not saying enough about that.
Exactly. Yeah, I think, but as far as this Eagles game, like you said, our hands are full. We're short-staffed. Linebackers looking depleted. Like you say, a couple of them off the couch. But overall, I think with the Eagles' troubles, I think we can find a way to muster something up and give them a fight at least, if anything.
Is AJ and Jalen okay now? I forgot about that. They're having in-house issues, domestic violence. He's doing really crazy things. A team is so good, but all of a sudden, all them high-priced divas cannot get along. I forgot about that part.
Exactly. That's all we can hold on. It's for the internal fighting.
That's sad. You got a good team, but you can't bring it together. It's like bands, famous bands and groups, entertainment singers and stuff like that. They got the world they own the world, but we cannot get along. I need to get a solo career. I'm sick of these. You guys are too good together. Why don't you work it out?
Exactly.
God. So we're going to see what happened here. So,
yes, indeed.
But and also you mentioned to them, they have a different offensive coordinator last year. Jalen Hurts does not look like Jalen Hurts this year. They have some confidence issues too. Where has Saquon Barkley been, Christopher? Christopher, are you out in the East or you out in the West?
I'm in Dallas.
Okay. I love talking to folks from Dallas. Because,
yes, indeed. There's a lot of us down here. There's a lot of fans down here.
You guys are the bravest people in the world, walking around on Texas turf, talking about somebody besides the Dallas Cowboys. I'm proud of you, Christopher.
Exactly.
I'm impressed.
Cowgirls. Yeah, fuck them cowgirls.
Lorenzo, he took a page out of your book. I love it. Christopher, go ahead. What else would I add?
That was pretty much it. I just hope we put a lot of fight out there and leave it all on the line. If it's the last game, just leave it all on the line.
It is that the way it is, man. And they've been fighting hard all year long. The spirit of the 49ers is not to be measured this year. This team, Christopher, when you think about it, this team has more character, more guts, more fight in them than some of the best teams we've had over the last 10 years. These guys do not quit. Exactly. What they lack in talent and skills, they make up for it in heart. I'm real proud of this team. Youngsters who just getting out. Christopher, youngsters usually a 3 playing by now. Last year they got out of school. They be through by now.
Right.
You're asking a lot. Week after week.
Yes, indeed. Like y'all say, we could grow from this. All we're doing right now is growing.
So you can call them next year. You call them.
So I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. Like you say, a learning
it's a learning for everybody. And once we get Fred and Bosa back next year, I mean, the sky's the limit.
Mm-hmm. And they'll love rolling with these kids because they are no longer kids.
Yes, indeed.
These boys are grizzled, battle-tested veterans. Merry Christmas, next year. Look out, NFL. Look out. Oh.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
wait.
Indeed.
Christopher, give my best to Dallas. As I've been down to there 3 times. I love it. The food is awesome. But them Cowboys.
Appreciate the platform. Appreciate everything, Ronbo.
Hey.
We love you. Keep it going.
Thanks,
Keep
fam.
doing your thing.
Appreciate you, Christopher. I will.
All
Appreciate
right.
you, fam. Thanks, Christopher. Night.
All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Baba. Gotta think about we got Christopher, we got Bills down there. Anderson. We got all kind of Dallas field because I love it. Hey, Bethel. now. Hey, Bethel.
Yeah.
Bethel, you wonder how many people, you know what? I've seen Cowboy fans around the Bay Area, but I wonder who has the biggest population. If you take us on the West Coast or anywhere near California or 49er fans, what is our population compared to Dallas Cowboys fans in this area and down there, both of them? Because I know we got.
Ours is, you can say we got long range. So
I think that
actually it's kind of funny because we lost the game. A Cowboys fan called me and said, "How am I doing?" I'm doing good. I'm all like, I'm fine. I'm all like,
how you doing?
Yeah. I go, because if you look at it and you think about it, we played a game on Sunday at night. We put 42 points. Don't you think our offense is going to be tired?
And definitely
And
defense,
then it's a small week.
with that tackle.
Yeah,
number.
and then it was a small week. You got a little bit of time to prepare. You got a little bit of time to do everything.
But
that's
no
why
rest.
I think, no rest. I go, even my mom was saying, damn, it looks like your offense is not even trying.
Oh, they
looks like they're tired or, what's wrong with them?
I'm glad you point that out because that is some of what was going on. Now, a lot of those kids, they're probably not feeling it, but, still, that's a lot of games in 13 days.
Yeah.
And especially
yeah, and then plus we didn't have Fred Williams and we didn't have a wide receiver that could actually do something, that get some good separation. So that actually made our offense, a little bit worse.
Sluggish. But the defense was a little bit tired, too.
Yeah.
And they did a good job.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then plus, LA Rams, they gave up a bunch of points
Rams, they ain't got
against Seattle.
They 37.
Yeah. So,
38. I'm sorry.
So,
38 points. They gave up a 40-burger to the Hawks.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. So, they can't really say anything.
But they will.
And then plus.
Oh, they do. They one thing about Shams fan, they have no shame, zero, zip, nada.
Yeah.
They will talk shit, and it didn't matter. They're all okay. Let me stop because I get started on them. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Ooh.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of factors that why we didn't do so good, and it's Purdy didn't have a lot. If Fred Williams would have been there, it probably would have been a different game.
Yeah,
because it would have. All you needed Fred Williams because the first game that we played, look at how they didn't hardly get after Purdy, because of that good blocking that we were doing. So
we can score more than 13 points on our sleep, but
yes,
yeah, you can't have Ricky could not be there to take the field down and thin them out in the middle. And Trent wasn't there because our offensive line, boy, They look like, when you're at a restaurant and the waiter brings your tray and sits it down. And, that's what our offensive line looked like to the defense for the Seahawks. It looked like something to eat. God.
No, and then you've seen Vinovich didn't even have to do nothing because we were hurting ourselves.
I know, right? That's what I told people. Vinovich didn't hurt us, y'all. He did not really do anything to really make any difference. Not really.
The only bad thing about the Eagles game is that same referee that we had when Brock Purdy got hurt is going to be in this one. And he called a lot of bullshit calls. So, and I think because he's a Eagles fan or he lived close to the Eagles. So
he
hopefully
lives
he
out in that
doesn't
area.
mess
It makes it
anything
convenient.
up.
That's what I guess most refs are.
Yeah.
Unless you're really prime time ref like the league thinks, and they send you all over the league. Well, why they send Vinovich? I don't know where he's from. I got to find out. I bet you. Hey, Bethel, I bet you cannot even find out. There'll be no clue as to where Bill Vinovich and some of these officials live because people could be hunting them down. So,
yeah,
some guys are crazy like that.
Yeah, because people are betting good money on some of these games, and because of them, you lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
And and Vegas gets a lot of money, so that benefits them a lot. So,
damn right.
You got to be careful.
Well,
but
hopefully that ref doesn't mess us up. So,
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, because I've been seeing Eagles fans. They already think that they're gonna win this game.
They want this.
Yeah, that they're going to the next round.
Yeah.
And everybody basically gave up on the Niners. Everybody says that Niners are gonna lose and everything. But if you see, we actually made history because we're the first. We're the first team in NFL history to have 3 teams that have over 12 wins.
Oh, this is a terrible tough division.
That haven't happened in ages. So, that's another record that we end up breaking.
Right. And Bethel, we did that with the team we had all during the course of the season. Damn, time's ran out. Bethel, thanks, fam. He's from Kansas, Vinovich. Okay. You know what?
Christopher
Hengler knows where he's from.
That's why there's a Kansas shirt on him, so no wonder.
That's what.
No, and then plus,
and they said it's when we played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm not getting worked up about that. It's too late. I'll see you Friday, okay?
And remember, we'll see you Friday. But remember, we got a lot of people injured in our defense, so and that game, and the Seahawks were full force. So,
I know.
All right, hit the like, and let's go Niners.
Tell you. Hey, I'll look for you Friday, Bethel. Thanks, fam.
Yeah. All right. See you Friday.
Chris, are you serious? Chris, did you say that just because Vinovich played or did such a number on us in that Super Bowl? Are you serious? In that case, it's too late. Tony ATL. God. Is that true?
Ronbo, good evening. Very entertaining show tonight. Very comical show. Very realistic show with a lot of information this evening.
Well, thanks, Tony. We're just having fun. Tony, do you know, though, is Vinovich actually really from the Kansas area?
I have no idea. But it wouldn't surprise me.
I got a sinking feeling. I said, you know what? Why'd they appoint him? He should have been immediately. You should gotta get a coach from the East and the West Coast, but you're not gonna not the West Coast. Okay, get an East Coast coach and send him in. You can't send him from the Midwest. Okay, you know what? It's too
exactly. You gotta be fair and impartial.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me stop. Go ahead. Tell you what are you thinking here tonight? Thanks for the compliment. For the
Ronbo,
show,
of the 7 NFL jobs that are open now, 4 in the AFC, 3 in the NFC, the most attractive job is Baltimore.
I know,
the
right?
Second most attractive job is Atlanta.
Yeah, and that's why I'm a little worried. Not a lot, because those are 2 good opportunities. Your team's already built. It just needs direction. Of course, you got Lamar Jackson. The Ravens only need a couple of people to heal up, and that's a good, yeah. Who are the candidates out there looking for a job, though?
Coach, and I know we're going to get an offensive coach.
Yeah.
I liked it, Jim Harbaugh at first, but Ronbo, but check this one out.
His time's up.
Matt LaFleur at Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
You know his contract is up after the 2025 season. They have not offered him an extension.
No. Oh.
So if he loses Saturday night to Chicago, we're just waiting. And I'm going to tell you
bet
something
you're
else,
right.
Ronbo. You didn't know about this.
I know.
You know the Atlanta Falcons cleaned house. Did you know about our Terry Fontenot got fired, which I think probably should
I did see that on the headline.
He drafted a lot of good players, but our salary cap is messed up again. Do you know that we fired Rich McKay, the longtime president, who's been with the Falcons since before Matt Ryan was there, going back to the Michael Vick days?
Wow.
Arthur Blank fired Rich McKay, too.
Damn. So he's thinking he needs to change everything.
Guess who's interviewing for Rich McKay's position as the vice president of football operations? Guess.
Trent Baalke?
Matt Ryan.
Oh, actually, I saw that on one of the shows I was watching yesterday, one of the dailies. Was that Speaky? I heard about that.
Yeah, what happened was the reason why they didn't interview him none before, because Matt Ryan, him and Mr. Blank are tight. He says, I can't come in there with people in place. You're going to have to fire those people. I'm not firing them. Matt Ryan. He wants to come in with a clean slate if he comes in. And if we hire Matt Ryan, we're waiting for Saturday night. Who was Matt Ryan tight with during the glory days of Dan Quinn? Matt LaFleur, who was on our coaching staff. I hope Green Bay makes a mistake and lets Matt LaFleur go, because they didn't give him a contract extension. So if they lose Saturday night, they might not offer him an extension. He can come on over to Atlanta.
It's going to be interesting to see teams that are looking for coaches who they pick up. That hasn't gotten quite underway yet.
I want Matt LaFleur. I like Kevin Stefanski too. I want an offensive coach, but I want Matt LaFleur. And guess what else, Ronbo? The 2022 second-round pick wide receiver, Christian Watson, and the 2022 fourth-round receiver, Romeo Dobbs, their number one and their number two receivers. They're both free agents. You know who I want. Falcons go get Christian Watson and make him the number two with Drake London.
Wait.
And come with Matt LaFleur.
Watson, they didn't pick up his. Oh, he wasn't a first-round pick.
He was a second-round pick.
They didn't bother to renew his contract?
As far as I know, he's going to be a free agent. And Romeo. I like Romeo Dobbs, too.
They're both good.
As far as I know, both of them.
What year is Romeo in?
Free agents.
Is he also same
That's why
same
I say,
year?
We're going to lose Kyle Pitts. He's going to cost too much anyway. Let him go, because I want us to get Dawson Knox, the tight end from Buffalo.
Yeah, I like them hardcore, hard-working tight ends that can catch. Listen,
yes, sir.
Romeo Dobbs, did he come in the same year as Watson?
Kyle Pitts is just going to cost us too much.
Yeah.
What I want, and what I want us to do, I hope we don't lose him. I think we might lose him too. Ronbo, we might lose Tyler Algier. His contract is up. Our number two running back.
Ooh. And you're not gonna, yeah. Bijan has to be paid too. Is Bijan in his fourth year as well?
Remember, Tyler Algier does have 1,000 yards.
He's not slouchy, but if you have to pick between the two.
Yards.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
yep.
You got to pick between the two. That's a tough decision. It's like Sonics and Knuckles. That's an easy decision too.
We can re-sign him, and Tyler Algier wants to stay, and we can re-sign him, and he can still be in that 1-2 punch. But you know what? I hate to say this. I got a funny feeling that Tyler Algier going to sign with the Rams, Ronbo.
No, the Rams got two running backs now. Why would they add him? Are they going to cut one of those guys?
They got two now?
Yeah, that dude is taking
the cool out tight. They played together at BYU.
No, but Kyrian has been that other kid they got. I forgot his name.
That's right. They do got the other kid. I can't remember. Did he go to
He's
Michigan?
a badass. I give him credit. He is.
Yeah.
So
he is nice.
Yeah. But
but you know what? I think that Giant job is attractive, Ronbo. I do. They need some more offensive pieces.
Yeah.
But their defense is not that far off.
Who? Did you say the Giants?
The Giants, yeah. Brian Burns.
The Giants just got hurt.
Carolina.
Yeah.
He was second in sacks this year. He had 17 and a half sacks this year.
Yeah, the Giants
And
was going to hurt
speaking
somebody.
of Brian Burns, they were kicking Dak Prescott's ass over at halftime of a meaningless game. Dak Prescott sacked 3 times, threw 1 pick, 71 passing yards.
And sit your ass
it wasn't
down.
The coaches that said bench Dak
We
in the
got-
second half. It was Mr. Spotlight.
$60 million each and every year. Tony, we gotta go. I'm gonna see you Friday, and you tell us what's gonna happen in your game. Oh no, that's right. Damn, the playoffs start this week. Anyway, Tony, you guys gonna have it better next year. You got too much talent not to. Anyway, I'll see you Friday though.
Yeah, we got to get some more talent. You know, and everybody says, well, y'all don't have a first round pick. I'm like, yeah, we do. Our 2026 first round pick had 10 and a half sacks. James Pierce, who might be defensive rookie of the year. So
There you go.
we're good.
There you go. All right, fam. See you Friday.
Good luck this weekend, and I
Oh,
will
we
see
gonna
you
need
Friday. And Ronbo, Carolina will beat the Rams again.
Oh,
Stafford's been throwing a lot of picks lately, ain't we?
Oh, yes, he
2 against
has. It's
Carolina,
like
3 against us.
he
The picks
just
are
doesn't
coming.
realize. Oh, he don't mess with that secondary. Go ahead. All right, Tony. I'll see you Friday.
All right, take care. Good night,
You
Niner
too.
Empire. See you Friday.
Can't wait. Night, Tony. Yeah. Yeah, Blake Corum, I tell you, man, I'm more impressed with him than I am Kyron. Kyron is good, but Kyron will cough it up. Him and Mark Henry, and people, Mark Henry, I'm looking at that game, I'm thinking, Mark is standing there, lips all stuck out and pissed off. He could have got that field goal kicker closer. I don't know if that would have made a difference, but Mark, the beginning of the year when you was coughing it up exactly at the wrong time? Harbaugh's scared. He shouldn't be, but he is. And dude misses wide right. Lamar's probably walking around dazed and confused. He probably don't know where his house is. Did you see him in that press conference? So, Lamar, your Coach Harbaugh, are you going to be comfortable with him next year? I mean, what do you think's going to happen there? Look, and he didn't answer quickly. So everybody's speculating. How come he didn't say automatically, look, man, don't talk to me about my coach, man. That's my coach, all right? And we've been through thick and thin together, and we're going to continue to go, and we're going to get this stuff. But he said, I got too much on my mind right now. I understand. Tony mentioned, I forgot to ask about that. Tony mentioned that him and Lamar and Harbs did have a problem because he don't want to practice. He's got certain hours a day he wants to work out. I think he has certain things he needs in the locker room. He is the definition of diva. Well, when you're all that and everybody tells you that, this is what can happen to some people. Fam, I'm going to tell you what, Mark Henry was a wrestler. Can you imagine Mark Henry? Whatever weight you are, jump in on the mat, you look up. Okay. Coach, I'm not doing this. I forfeit. I'm out of here. Hey, fam, I'll see you Friday. Bring that score and your positive attitude and your belief in the red and gold. And let's talk about it and get that score and get this game. We deserve to win this. Because the 49ers are mad as hell about what just happened. They're going to be ready to roll. But just get Ricky back. Williams, I got to have him too. What are the chances of getting them back both by Sunday? Woo! See you in a few. Oh, thank you for the contributions, fam. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe and become a part of our community and family, okay? See you in a bit. A Niner!